Ciao nice people! Welcome to the stream! Okay, I may have something to explain. maybe not. So, yeah, let's enter a calmer area maybe, so we can explain things without weird, ambiguous things happening on screen. Yeah, the joke is there is always something ambiguous. Wait, let me find a safer menu. Here, okay, I think this is more appropriate. So, I'm doing this stream because I'm playing this gacha, Haze Reverb, but I don't know. I was playing those stories on Discord in private. Though in the last one I felt like people weren't interested as much in this one. I can understand the people says I have the peculiar tastes, I know. Well, this game has a special peculiarity, but maybe we won't see it, so who knows. So here I'm bringing the game on stream because I want to play the story on my own, but I thought, well, I could try playing it like on stream. Doesn't change much, right? I play it on my own, I play it on stream, it's the same. So yeah, this is Haze Reverb. What is Haze Reverb? I don't think it even is important because I watched the first chapters of the event, and there is a completely different story which is disconnected from the main one. So hopefully you don't need all the lore of Haze Reverb. The basic thing is the protagonist is the navigator that like gives command to the squad of anime girls, of course, and yeah, that's it usually. That's like most anime gachas with waifus, I suppose. Yeah, they also use the power of the crystals dropped from the monsters. The monsters are called scenes. I don't even know if we will see monsters in, or I don't know, honestly. I only played the first part. Hello, Retunophilian! How it's going? What's this? What do you mean, what's this? It's the summer event of your usual, how it's called? The summer event of your average gacha here. Though at least I played other events of this gacha and the writing is decent, so it's not that bad. The previous one was pretty shallow though, but those ones with better UI usually are way better. Also need to grind a lot for the extra rewards. Oh well, I will do it with my own pace. Except we have 4 days left. Yeah. Okay, we can start. Luckily, this event doesn't seem to require a lot of prior knowledge. Actually, the only knowledge we need is knowing the character Skadi, I think. Yeah, this menu is loading a little. Skadi is a Chunibyu. I hope it doesn't lag this much in the scenes. Skadi is a Chunibyu, which is part from the Moon Corona team. And yeah, she fights with the sword and has like moves called like the unfinished king. The queen of the dance gate has not yet been crowned. Yeah, she's your usual Chunibyu. So that's the character we need to know about. The only one, right? Now maybe there's also Suzu, right? I think the only prior knowledge is knowing that character and the other one, Suzu. Wait, where is Suzu? Ah, here she is. Right, Suzu, here she is. I don't use Suzu, honestly. I don't know what she does. We won't see a lot of the gameplay of the game, but I will try to fight the boss when it comes in the story. It will be mostly visual novel, so that's what it is. No, I don't use Suzu actually. I don't know what she is used for. Oh well. We can go. So... should be here, okay. The events are mainly visual novels here. Are you still playing any Oyo Gacha? No, I stopped playing all of them actually, one by one. At the start I started Genshin. Worst mistake. I was immediately captured by the game. Well, I found one of my top waifus there, which is still Yanfei. After like a year or two, I stopped logging in the game because I felt like I had to do the same grinding every day. Logging in, doing the dailies, which are not straightforward. You need to talk with people, read the same dialogue all over again, do a random quest by going somewhere or killing weak enemies, hence repeat every day. And also you need to fight the same dungeons with the same enemies 5 times each day to grind for artifacts to give to the character. Of course I only farmed for Yanfei, because I wanted her to be strong and healthy. I stopped playing and I started playing Honkai Star Rail. And that was also very fun because I liked more the turn-based battle system there of Honkai Star Rail. Also there were some pretty good characters even there. Not better than Yanfei though. The story was also cool, though first it started emerging the problem of power creep. My favorite characters were weaker, and to have the post-game content, I just needed to do 20 tours in a row of the characters attacking and doing barely any damage to the boss. But the main problem, I stopped playing that and Genshin because while with Star Rail I returned to Genshin for a while. I was playing the new chapter of, well, the Fire Nation. But there is the same problem between that game, Genshin Star Rail, and also Zenless Zone Zero. The dialogue, the exposition is so long. It's bad. It's very bad. Like every scene has characters saying like nothing at all, but lasting 10 minutes. That's unbearable for me. That's unbearable. Like the dialogues are not even interesting for most of them. Everyone talks so much. It's like all the budget went into dialogue. I don't want to have a filler dialogue. I want good dialogue. If I want to read, I play a visual novel. People think Genshin Impact, oh, is like fighting. No, Genshin Impact is, for the story, mainly 99% reading and 1% fighting. That's that bad. And the writing is very diluted. It's very, very filler. That's the worst part. And even if I'm tempted to return back, at least, if not for Yanfei, but no, I don't think I will ever. And I think that's a good thing, because they were taking a lot of my time. As I said before, you need to beat the same challenge 5 times each day and do the dailies, and you take a minimum of 20 minutes to do all of them. Okay, I would say 50 minutes, 20. Now it improved a little, but I still find unreasonable that you need to log in every day and do the same stuff all over again. In Honkai Star Rail there is the button for the automatic battle, but even there you need to wait the entire battle. They don't have a thing of like, oh, instantly win the battle, because every battle is easy. Like, I appreciate it. I play this game because this game respects my time. Look at this. Daily resource, attack. Okay. Sweep, 5. I use my stamina and bam. I did my login. I can close the game and log in the next day. That's this easy. Okay, maybe I need also to redeem the daily bonuses or the daily tasks. But that's that easy. Genshin Impact is like 10 times, 100 times longer doing the daily grind. I had to leave the cutscene for this. Then Stone Zero have nice dialogues though. Well, the dialogues are well written, but the problem is they are still way longer. Maybe Synesthesia Zero is slightly better because it also has, I don't know, some extra anime panels. But still, I feel like most of the dialogue is getting too long. Also, all the gachas have the same problem, which is inevitable. There are too many characters because they need to sell more characters, which means characters will never get a deep introspect into them. Maybe Honkai Star Rail did that well, because there is Dan Hang, which got an expansion on the backstory. There is also Kafka, which is a very beloved character. And probably with March 7, which will have other developments. So, at least in Honkai Star Rail, I like that they're having a character development on important character. At least there's something. Other gachas, though, I feel like they bring in a character, and now they bring out the new character, and so on. And no character gets the opportunity to improve. Synesthesia Zero, though, I stopped it very early because I wasn't really a fan of the gameplay. I was giving it a try because it was fun at starts, but later, yeah, it wasn't really for me, I feel like. And they're making a monster collector gacha. I'm not falling for that. Maybe it will probably be cool, but I'm not falling for that because it will have long dialogues. No. For the first time, I will not touch it. Unfortunately, though, maybe I could try one time, but I feel like I would be falling in a trap. Hello, Fado. Haze Reverb stream that isn't on Discord. Well, last time on Discord, unfortunately, we got some... I was left alone, so I thought, well, at least on stream, more people can join, and it will be saved. The thing on Discord is, I didn't want to play alone, so... the thing, I wanted to play this game with someone on stream, because I want to share the experience. And that's Animal Crossing clone. Huh, well, there is in Genshin's Animal Crossing thing. That's 2 projects. Yeah, I wonder how the point is, they also need to extend the story for all of those, for all the Genshin Impact games. So I wonder how they will do it, because, I don't know, they are making more games, but also expanding the previous... The huge experience, of course, you know. I don't know though if we will see any huge gameplay moments in this scenario. Okay, we talked a little too much, but I love to talk about games, even gachas here. I will try to stop playing any more gachas because I'm already playing 3. This one, Octopath, and the Umamusume Horse Girls gacha. I walked to an unfamiliar ceiling. Okay, as a disclaimer, I played the first like 4 or 5 sections of the game, but I would gladly replay them for context, but also maybe can bring out a new discussions. Also, though, if I talk this long, I don't think I will finish today, but I will try my best. For the plot! Plot being... Yeah, we know. The beach plot. I walk to an unfamiliar ceiling. And as I realized the first time as I played, this one reminded me a lot of... yeah, if I talk like this, I will never finish this chapter today even. It reminded me of a lot of Chaos Head, because the protagonist was starting by looking at the ceiling, trying to figure out what this shape looks like a Fuyurimpa. But also, there was another scene with Fess where she was tortured with the torture of Fess was like dripping drops on the head with a constant rhythm which drive her mad. That's why she was that weird. And the scene was narrated with a similar ceiling. You're finally awake. Did I screenshot this one? They caught you trespassing the border. Yet everything else seemed strangely familiar. I remember. You are genocide. Yesterday... Is it Octopath on PC? Only the official games. Well, the gacha game is only on mobile, unfortunately. Even this one is on mobile, but I'm emulating it. Luckily I got a new phone, so it's running no problem. Yesterday, after giving Gia her medicine, Gia is the younger sister of the protagonist. Not blood related, of course. Because why should she be, right? I went back to my room and fell asleep immediately. So, this voice now. Was it a new driver who got lost? Driver instead are the fighters of this game. The protagonist, or there are the navigators, like the protagonist that controls a team of those. Drivers are the fighters. Because it's called drivers, I realized only way later. It's called drivers because they transform and they drive a new body shaped by some nebula. It's weird. They drive an enlarged version of their body, which was created by the nebula. That's why they are called drivers. You better lie down and don't move. You suddenly appeared at the school gate and have been unconscious for 2 whole days. 2 days? I missed my stream! That's bad! Fortunately, your heart was still beating, or I might have mistaken you for a corpse. Well, always nice to check, right? I was doing that bad, come on. You see one laying down, you go like, oh, he's dead. Give me the benefit of the doubt, come on. What is she talking about? School? Are we doing a normal Japanese school anime gacha? As my eyes adapted to the light, my thoughts slowly cleared. I pushed myself up on my arms. And who is this one? Sorry, what did you just say? She has the design though of a less important character. I'm sorry for her. I told you not to move! Sit back against the headboard first! Are you feeling pain? Discomfort? Oh wait, for what? The girl intense questioning made me take a moment to assess the condition. Oh wait, this room reminds me a little of... I don't know. I thought of Lily for a moment from Katawa Shoujo, since there's the wheelchair here. I wonder if Lily is canon in Haze Reverb. I just called the plot that was here. Ah, the plot is pretty peak. I know. There was this brief expression on her face. That's impossible. You fell from such a height. High? Height, not high. What? An eyewitness said you fell from way up high. Even left a huge crater in the ground. Well, you know, wait, I have a joke. You know why a crater is easy to maintain? Maybe it's better. You know why a hole is easier to maintain? Because you can crater to every one of its needs. Yeah, instead of cater. Maybe I should first look for the pronunciation of cater. Cater. I think it's cater. You can cater to every need. Crater to it. Yeah, maybe I should stop over explaining. She said it was the first time she'd seen something like that outside of a manga. Well, you're close, we are in a video game. I should move on the right. Okay. Want to see the crater? Okay. You know what? I'm a sucker for smug faces in video games. I can't do anything for that. I just... wait. Let me see. I love smug faces. I don't know why, but I find them super adorable. Thanks, but no thanks. I sifted through her words for useful information. Yeah, remember, sifting is like passing sand through something to get random items. It's like a gacha on its own, right? Sifting. I can call that gacha. Before the fall, I should have been wearing my combat suit. If anything could save me from a high altitude impact, Genshin impact, it has to be its emergency system. Yeah, because the protagonist wears a suit that helps him, like, in case he falls, or... It's like superhuman armor. I think he also has a way to, like, fly, because he needs to control the battlefield from above. But why am I wearing the suit? And why can't I remember anything before the fall? Did I lose my memory? Again. Because, yeah, the protagonist... Wait. Yeah, the game starts with the protagonist losing the memory, right? I don't think I reached a point, though, where that is... explained. Maybe it is? Like, because the protagonist loops in time, in different timelines, but I only saw one. Still, yeah, I lost the memory again. Not all of it though, only why he ended up here. Was there anything else on me when I was found? Like, gadget, equipment? The priority is contact Haze, the organization, to get back to the Danube, which is like a city. It's more like a flying ship. My combat suit has a built-in communicator. Find it and I can reach Dr. Stephanie, which is his mother. Not biological mother, of course. And also it's a loli. So it's a loli, not biological mother. It's a interesting combo, to say the least. It might have landed somewhere else, but it shouldn't be too far. What about near the crater where I fell? No. Well, I should at least figure out where I was for now. Then what school is this? Which arc is closest to there? Again, the arcs are like the cities. Flying ships. Because the monsters destroyed most of the surface and now everyone is living on the ships. No idea. The girl shook her head. To me seemed like she moved sideways, but okay. We only just got here. According to the scout report, we are on a small island. All our communications are down. And there's no arc like you mentioned. Hmm? Did I just hear another alarming expression? Could you repeat that? Huh? We just appeared on this island out of nowhere. Like you? So it's a mass isekai! Yeah! Who doesn't love a good isekai, and who doesn't love a isekai where everyone gets isekai'd? I only saw a bunch, but it was mostly an entire class of students getting isekai'd in a world, so it's not really the thing. I had an idea for a plot where it's a world where like people from another world gets isekai'd, so it's like half of the world is people from the previous world and half of the world is person from the other world. So 1 in 2 is a person from another world, and so they need to mesh well together. I don't know, I think it's a cool idea. Though I have too many ideas. Akumo no Gakko. No, they're not teleported in a school. And they definitely don't have like divine weapons and there's Satan there. No. Though maybe we might have potato chips. Wait. Oh, why everything you say keep raising more questions? Kyoko, is the person who fell from sky awake? And who is it? Kaicho! President! Yeah, you know it's a president from a random school, anime school from Japan. If she has a freaking katana! Like, look at her. Yeah, she has a book, she's a student, and now we have her, a freaking katana, what? Yeah, definitely the president. A black-haired girl in the same uniform entered. The girl had been talking to turned her head in a fluster. Her name was Kyoko. Was it my imagination? She looked familiar. As expected. With that, the president walked straight up to me. She paused at my bedside for a moment, weighing her words. Are you a robot? Why do you ask that? I'm sorry, but as a language model, I cannot answer your question.
Hi?
Huh? It's a no? Well, it's fine. You must have come from outer space then. What is she talking about? President, like I said, he's just a regular human. No, I'm not. I'm a gacha protagonist, which is a completely different story. How could a human walk without a scratch after falling from the sky? And left a huge crater? Well, I'm confused as you are. The protagonist usually wears an armor, but maybe it disappeared on impact, I don't know. Someone like that has to be some kind of super robot or something. Well, thanks for the compliment, but I think I'm human. Then the emergency system on my combat suit must have kicked in. It cushions an impact force, basically like a parachute. Do you want to see the crater you made? It's really that bad. No, that's fine. As far as I know, I'm still a normal human. Says the guy that loops around timelines in the main story. Yeah, sure. What I'm more concerned about is what Kyoko said mentioned. You all appeared in this island all of a sudden, right? About that. The president's enthusiasm noticeably subsided the moment she heard I was just a normal human. Well, sorry for not being a cool badass robot, okay? I'm sorry if I don't have a katana like yours. It was half a month ago. We ended up on this island. Let's just call it transfer. You don't need to put a name on everything. That's the problem. That's the problem that had freaking Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact the problem on this and also on Star Rail. I don't think Zenless on Zero at least. Genshin Impact, everything has a name. On Star Rail maybe was worse. Everything is, oh yeah, we need the Akasha to because they will awaken the slumbered one from the Supreme Awakening. No, maybe it's even worse. I cannot do the examples right. They have too many names. And after a while you don't get sentences if you didn't study. And I don't want to study for playing a gacha story. I want to play. If I want to study, I would go to university. Spoiler, I did. And I will never do it again. Wait, if that phenomenon of teleporting here out of nowhere is called transfer, it means we are a transfer student, right? So literally any school anime. Oh wait, I missed one. Everyone who was transferred is in the same school. Okay, so there is a school somewhere in the world and everyone got isekai'd here, okay. In another school, so they can't even get isekai'd in a fantasy world. No, school again. Very unfortunate, I'm sorry. Very disappointing. Yeah, 60 of us. Different grades, different majors, different backgrounds, even different ages. The only thing we have in common is that we are all girls. So, we are a man alone in an island full of girls. What could go wrong? That was an odd discovery. We haven't figured out the pattern behind the transfer yet. After we arrived, no new transfers happened. Until you showed up 2 days ago and disproved 2 of our theories. Well, sorry for breaking your party or your concepts of reality, which you still stand on despite everything being so weird. Have you found anyone else? So far, you're the only one. But it's still possible others were transferred to different parts of the island. I think I get it now. Mass teleportation of living beings. That's far beyond our current technologies. But you can create flying ships. I don't know what's beyond that. So is that a great scene doing? Okay, the scenes are the monsters. The students were transported here by a scene. And that was the same reason why I ended up here too. Dr. Stephanie should be able to track me down soon. Again, his mother. His lowly, not blood-related mother. Was this building transferred here with you? Of course not. You say as it's obvious, but it's not obvious people get transferred here, okay. We found it on the island. When we got here, it had been deserted for years. The locals probably evacuated because of rising sea level. Thanks for the president, we rebuilt it from scratch. Wait, let me get it. There was an abandoned building? Oh no, rebuilt it from scratch. So they rebuilt a school in 2 months, and specifically a school, yeah, because if you go to school, what do you want to live when you are lost in an island? Another school? No thanks! Kyoko will give you a full medical checkup first. If it's fine, you report to the logistic department. Departments? At school? I am planning to reorganize the department anyway. I know being transferred is hard to accept, but there is nothing that can be changed now. Calm down and survive. It's what matters most. I'm leaving. Hey, hold on. If you have questions, ask Kyoko. She's your secretary. You're letting a complete stranger join your group like that? Oh no. Okay, what's now? At least they skipped over my comment, yeah. Kyoko, standing behind the president, kept telling me to stop with wings. Ah, no, okay, no, never mind. I thought there was something happening, like a notification. Oh, there is an intruder. No, okay. What's wrong with that? You're just a normal human, aren't you? I don't like what she's implying. I feel like she's implying... So what, you're a danger to us? I have a freaking katana and you don't. I wonder if the social hierarchy in this school is dictated from who has a katana and who doesn't. Farewell. Ah, that was close. Good thing you didn't argue with her. Oh yes. Give me more of the smug look. I need more smug. I need more smug. Does your president do that all the time? Compared to a radical approach when she first became the president, that was nothing. I still remember her inauguration speech. Thanks, telecamera. Thanks, camera. Is there a time traveler, future human, otherworlder, or incarnator among us? And now it's Stephen Hawking. What is she talking about? I came here because I heard this was the world's finest institution. Every one of you here is either the heir of a prestigious family, raised from the birth in elite education as refined, knowledgeable person, or you clawed your way through millions of competitors to seize an admission ticket. I thought this place would be full of people who can astonish me. But now I realize I was dead wrong. All of you are nothing but ordinary students. Okay, you freaking president. No one is ordinary. Like, everyone has its peculiarity. Someone can be maybe close to having a lot of similarities to the average people, but everyone has the uniqueness. You can't categorize. I hate people that categorize everyone by thinking, oh, everyone is the same. Like, I hate people saying, oh, everyone on Twitter is stupid, or everyone on Reddit is perverted. Like, can't you just realize, maybe if you say, oh, all of them are that, I will always have at least one exception. I don't get people, really. Is it because you are all too intimidated by each other to stand out? Or do you truly believe this is what a world-class university should be like? That the blood, sweat and tears you put into getting here was meant for this? Okay, President, you need to understand. If someone goes to a prestigious university, maybe it's not because they want to suffer more. They want a comfy way to learn, to have their degree. It's not like if I struggle to go to university, then I want to struggle more. No, I went there, now I chill down. I'm there, good. I can relax and see what the school offers. Why do I need to do extracurricular activities if I don't care? Actually, yes, everyone on Twitter is stupid. Fado, I'm on Twitter though. Okay, the point still stands. When I first arrived, I thought I was the problem. My narrow perspective robbed me of access of the ancient wisdom nurturing this place. Okay, President, do you know what they say? If you find a person going, how it's said in English, wait. Yeah, if you see one person going against traffic, then they are the problem. But if you saw everyone going against traffic except you, maybe, you know, you're the problem. You can see, I thought I was the problem. Bitch, you're the only one. Of course you're the problem. But now that I stand here, all I smell is decay. Faint, lingering, disgusting decay. It seems your expensive little brains have been corrupted by it. Am I wrong? Do I suppose as elites, your brains are worth far more than the average person's? I hate people. That's how many ran for student council president in this term. 6 of them were idiots who dropped out. The one that remains? A weak little lamb. Do any of you understand what the student council presidency means? Well, if you know, you do yourself, you suit yourself. I'm a first year. Barring accidents, I'll hold this position for the next 3 years. Every decision I make will directly or indirectly shape the future of all those expensive brains. If I were as rotten as those 6 dropouts... Bitch! Maybe the dropouts had a reason to go away! You can't call them rotten if like they had a reason, like, I don't know, they had a family issue. You can't call someone rotten because they don't feel like it anymore. First check for reasons. I hate people that make assumptions all the time. I hate them, I hate them. That's why I hate Twitter. Everyone makes assumptions the first time someone says anything. And they won't go against their idea even if there are proofs after that. Some might call me extreme, but look at the school history. The dropout rates peaked during the 41 classes, and the rest. During those years, the academy was full of the irredeemably corrupt, disillusioned, and disgraceful, and worse. Dig deeper and you see what really happened. All puppeteers of high society, take a look at the dropout rates from the past few years. It has transformed from garden in full bloom to a rotting landfill. And in this landfill, only 2 people actually want to make a difference. This badge gives me a say in the affairs, the responsibility to lead, and the power to reshape the academy. And you all just watched. Yeah, because I don't care being like the president. I I just want to go home early and develop games and watch YouTube videos. If I don't apply for like being a council student, you can't say anything against me. This girl, again, this bitch doesn't know we are like different people, and it's not like we all fight to be the strongest one. Everyone has their hobbies. Also, I'm swearing a lot today, but I can't help it. She needs some insults coming at her. Why didn't any of you fight for it? I just told you! We don't care! I wouldn't care. Why were you all just waiting for someone to control you? Okay, first of all, I'm not waiting for that. Second, student council. I don't want to be controlled by student council. I hope student council is not like Kill la Kill that has control over the entire city. But it's not controlling. Do you think you can control me by being a student council? Well, not in Europe, bitch! I may need to add the swearing on the stream. Wait, let me do it right now. Okay. Significant profanity or vulgarity. Okay, we have the tag on. Now we can swear as much as you can. Bitch, bitch, bitch. Okay, the swearing works. Alright. I'm tired. Little Lamb will be vice president now. As for the rest of you, not worth my interest. Again, giving assumption to everyone just because they don't care. Period. It's really generous of you all. She got elected anonymously the next year. No way. Enough about that. Let's get you checked up first. Yeah? Are there more stories about her? I'll tell you later. After we confirm you are healthy, I'll show you around. First, what should I call you? Call me Waldorf. Great. Smug face. Wait, can I zoom it a little more? Yeah, give me more. Give me more smug. Then your tour guide, Kyoko, will start the next very origin of this story. The Waldorf Crater. Don't name it after me. And we got the first chapter down. This is the sister of the protagonist, Gia. Not blood related again. And this is instead a character from a side story event, which was more shallow. Like, the game has two sort of events, story events. This sort of story event, where the story has the main, as Waldorf as the protagonist, and the other ones that are more shallows that kinda show other characters, but they are way more boring. Behold, the Waldorf crater right at the school gate. We haven't had the manpower to feed it yet. I told you not to name after. Huh? You gotta be kidding. That really was me? Of course! I like how she says it with happy face. Like, be proud of yourself. Ah, wait, wrong one. Be proud of yourself. Staring at a 2-meter deep funnel-shaped pit, I fell into a long silence. Longer than the pit. Now all those doubts make sense. This was so bizarre that even I couldn't help but question myself. Was I really completely unharmed? Was I dreaming? Am I already dead and this is a fever dream and it will be released as an RPG Maker game where we discover at the end it was all in our head and it was all a metaphor for depression? I leave you to the answer. I leave the answer to you, yeah. Maybe someone dug a trap and I just happened to fall in it with no memory left. Impossible. There is more than one witness to the Waldorf incident, you know? It's called Waldorf incident now. Also, I may screenshot this one. Okay. This is the dormitory. There is a space guy here, okay. Some rooms still have abandoned bedding, but we cleaned up the whole section. It's pretty livable now. It's the basement. Why do you need a basement? Why do I feel unsettled? Are you locking troublesome people here? And President Room. Oh, come on. They don't need these much luxurious things. Anyway, that's all we have now. Ah, okay, the school only consists of your room, the underground, the big President Room, and the Waldorf Hall. That doesn't really sound well in hindsight. Report to the logistics department tomorrow, and you'll be working there. I mean, what else do we need? I don't know, like a dining room to eat? Or like I don't know, any anime school summer episode has at least one sauna. When there is, of course, the misunderstanding scene or something. So, it's missing on the basics. Also, if this is a summer episode, where's the beach? Right? Where is the beach? Okay, no, not the president. That's another sort of beach. I mean, like, the beach where you go with swimsuits and everything. We have the basement for that. For the fan service. No, wait, I don't like how it sounds. If you have a question, I'm in the infirmary usually. Oh, there's one thing. What's that? The way everyone is looking at me as we walked around, it's being strange. You could stand to be a little more self-aware. You're the crater boy! Monado boy! Crater boy! Who fell from the sky, and the only man on the entire island! Big plot here. We have big plot. After that, I was taken to the logistics department to get familiar with the work environment. Then be dragged into a welcome party that lasted until late at night. Oh, that's sweet! A welcome party! I didn't have a welcome party at my new job. Oh. Now, finally alone in my room, I had the quiet to process everything that happened today. Being alone during the night magnified the unease and loneliness. Just lying here, my heart pounded erratically. Oh no! He's out! We have arrhythmia! Gia, Julius, Franca, and Charlissa. Again, Gia is the little sister, and Julius, Franca, and Charlissa is the team he's the navigator for. And Charlissa is the best waifu. Too bad we probably won't see her in this story. How are they going? How are they doing? What exactly happened before I disappeared? My squad might still be charging at enemy, locked in a fierce battle somewhere in the world, while I couldn't be found anywhere like a deserter. Could have been transferred to somewhere else in this island too? The thought sent a joy through me. Synesthesia activated. Okay, I still didn't get fully what synesthesia is, but synesthesia is a way to connect to other drivers, to other fighters' emotions and mind. To form a link between you and the fighter, to understand better their movements and give better commands on the battlefield. The world before me faded into a white, then replaced by an expanse of deep blue. Within its sight, transformation cores would shimmer like a lone star. Transformation cores are, as it says, the core of transformation that's needed to become a driver, to control the body to fight enemies. I like how I describe it by ignoring the elephant in the room. I will see how long I can keep it. If there were others here, I would find them through this. Yeah, it can perceive other drivers, other fighters. And guess we found one. This is... Instead of the presence of Julius and others, another familiar existence resonated from deep underground. Gate. I wanna build the gate. I'll invalidate your gate. I'll invalidate your gate. Yeah, I should make a game out of that. Back at Aegis, there was a gate that gave me the same feeling. Wait, was there? Dr. Stephanie tested my synesthesia with that gate. Doing the wait, is it Doctress? The female version of Doctress. Wait, what is it? Yeah, it's Doctress. I was right. Surprisingly. I wanna beat the gate. Okay, now we are going full cycle and we are returning to I wanna be the guy. We need a new chapter. Oh, for what? Wait. I missed the context, sorry. Doing the experiment, I knew with certainty I could open the gate. But in the end, a primal dread crawling up from my soul made me stop. Is there a connection between the gates and the transfers? Maybe the people ended up here from the gate? If so, then my and those students' arrival here was no coincidence. A gate might be a destination or coordinates, so the scene can transfer people near gates? It said that when Fazei reaches the absolute knowledge about gates, he will become the god of gates and can create portals between anywhere in the world. I don't think it will happen though. A gate may be a destination or coordinates, so the scene can transfer people near gates. And aside from me, the one thing all the transfer victims had in common is they are girls. The same holds true for another group, the drivers. Yeah, being a waifu gacha, only girls can transform. A new chapter of Fazei games? Well, for Fazei games, I kinda have two in mind. One is more like a Milfa game, finally, which is a rhythm game. The Ken Candy Rhythm Scruffle, or something like that. Well, like, first Fazei gives you the tutorial of dancing, then you fight Antosio, or in English, Antosi, in a dancing battle, and there is a new antagonist. And other than that, there was a old project idea, which I don't think I will ever start, but it was like the gate to your heart, which is like the final chapter of Fazei and Amilfa, where the love disappeared from the world because the antagonist removed the concept of love or something. And so it's like a co-op game, like Zelda 3 Force Heroes, but with two characters. And it's a co-op game where they save the love in the world. And at the end, maybe they finally realize there may be something between them. But I don't think it will ever happen. But that's how it would end the story between Fazei and Amilfa. I didn't expect to give like the ending of the story of Fazei here on stream. Well, even if the story of Fazei ends, it can still continue through new generations. You know what I mean, right? Okay, so it says that only girls can be drivers of the transformation course. So it's saying that maybe there are only girls here because this the persons who were captured or dragged based on their affinity to this synesthesia or crystal core, to the transformation. I think though it's only a plot point to have only girls in this island, yeah. If everyone here has potential to become a driver, this school has an absurdly high number of viable candidates, especially the strange president. And the lights. I deactivated Synesthesia, getting out the... Ah wait, you can deactivate it like a switch. Getting out the window at the dormitory building, where lights still burned. How are they generating electricity on this island? There is still so much I don't understand. I'll ask the president tomorrow for more details about the island. As the thought crossed my mind, the exhaustion, come on. The tiredness dragged at my limbs. I'm starving. To think the Queen of Dunscape would meet her defeat like this. That voice was familiar. Was I imagining it? There is something. Oh, okay, I forgot. Fury. I think, though, it's not the last part in the pipeline of Fury, though, at least. Personally, I don't like when the mouth is along and forward. I would say cat girls can still be fine for me, you know. Hear me out. Cat girls can still be fine because define cat girl. How much is too much? I would say cat girl is cat girl. Stay here. I'll check it out. You can tell me it's only a furry. Well, I don't know. Again. Oh, I don't know. Honestly, I don't mind it. It's still unusual, but again, I just don't like when there is as long as the shape of the face stays the same. I don't know, personally I don't mind it that much. Okay, I'm not a furry, but oh come on, I didn't think I would have said those things on stream. I'm not a furry. But she's still interesting, okay? She's kinda cute. I don't know, honestly. I don't know. I don't know. Speak of which, what's wrong? I'm still not used to how you look now. Ah, yeah, I forgot. There's also the transformation. I feel like transformation is another sort of fetish. It is. So we got a combo here. Furry and transformation. You'll get used to it. This is my true self. The form I've always dreamed of. Like, I identify as a cat girl. Don't you support her transitioning into a cat girl? Anyway, that thing might be the reason this island was abandoned in the first place. Now it's not the time to jinx us like that. I'm the shadow of the true self. Lights. It was not my imagination. I definitely heard it. I'd fought alongside the owner of that voice. From Moon Corona. What was her name? I couldn't recall. Someone is here! Oh, wait. It ends abruptly like this. It does? Okay. I suppose, wait, just to have a picture. He mentioned that the Team Corona. The Team Corona is captainized by her, Morgan Le Fay, which I'm pretty sure it's older than she looks. I don't know why. I don't know why about everything in this game. Also, the Moon Corona has Lilith, her, which we got a side story just for her, and there's the new entry even, which is Fleur, and of course Skadi, which we saw before. Okay, there we go. Where did it interrupted midway though? Well, I suppose it was going for too long. She's heading your way! Ah, where's the president? Patrols, fall back from the monster attack range! I will engage the target in 60 seconds. Now reporting characteristic and attack pattern. Unidentified humanoid kind. Entire body covered in shadows. Wait, now I realize. I don't know why I didn't realize before, but for being an NPC without a name, she has a pretty big hair. I was saying hair, I promise. Entire body covered in shadows. Torch attacks ineffective. No fear of fire. Primary weapons, dual blades, strikes with an abnormal force. During combat it adapts mid-fight. Attack patterns shift dynamically. Suspected human level intellect. The shadow enveloping her dwindles with movement. Direct attack on the shadow yield no effect. Guess soy damage only applies after shadow depletion. However, target exhibition low aggression. Exhibits low aggression. Disengaging causes it to halt pursuit and advance toward the school. Initial threat assessment. Rank A. Roger that. Target inside. Engaging now. Bewilderment kept me up. I threw on clothes and... because he was like naked. Well, I don't think it's the best idea to not dress when you go out in a school of only girls, right? I think you will be end up in the underground pretty soon if it has prisons. And I sprint toward the source of the voice. Moonkrona had 3 core members and 1 reserve. During the Seer battle, we fought alongside 3 of them. Morgan Le Fay, Lilith, and... Who am I forgetting? Should be you? The strange word popped up in my mind. Across the darkened campus, a dorm light flicked on. Then another, and another. A gnawing, inescapable unease propelled me forward. President, everyone is notified! And now she wears glasses. Go get everyone to prepare emergency supplies. If Blade of Divinity proves ineffective, we abandon the school and rally at Wishing Lake. We retreat first. The Blade of Divinity was a jet black katana. Okay, yeah, you should give it items more practical names. Divinity was the last word anyone would associate with it. I am the fractured future of the hesitant, the betrayer of lofty ideas, the arbiter of delusion and strife. I feel like she's putting on random words. Now I shall recount my tale, pluck if you will, the strings of fate swinging through time's corridor. Do you need to say this every time you need to use this word, because it's highly unpractical. The blade glow intensified until it sheathed the steel completely. Then the president walked toward the monster. It hurts! Damn it, who dug this massive hole in my path? Oh no, it was the Waldorf hole! The monster snarled before freezing before the luminous edge. Huh? It felt so strange. 2 figures face off against each other at a school gate, with blades drawn. Why? No time to ponder, my gaze moved past the impossible sword light and the dark shadow. Found a girl. Her name is... Skadi! Then the shadow faded, revealing the monster. Navigator! Waldorf! Skadi wrapped her arm around mine. Waldorf, what is this? I swear I just saw a talking orc! Ah, okay, yeah, so... That's why they were fighting, because they were seeing the others as illusions of some kind. Oh, what? A talking orc? Wait, how did you get here? And why are you wearing like that? Yeah, because this dress is like the transformation suit. But she's not transformed now, so that's unusual. No idea, but forget it, Waldorf. I'm starving. What's going on here? Let's grab a bite first. I'll explain everything over the meal. Yeah! Food! Sure. You'd better give me a proper explanation. Why does she seem irritated? It's because of the blade? Is she upset I interrupted? Can we get the food? Cafeteria is right there. Yeah, food party! Okay, I'm always sad when in the games they have like a buffet. Because I cannot join. You know what? They should make a game where when there is a buffet, like the console opens and brings out food for you. Like, wouldn't that be cool? Don't you want a game that when there is a buffet in the game, you get food as well? Feel free to steal my idea, game developers. Unfortunately, I'm limited by by my budget, but others that are listening can and will. Care to explain what happened between you two? You also have some explaining to do. Like how a derelict school has functioning electricity? Or your makeshift communication network? Or this word I just saw? None of this aligned with what Kyoko told me. Especially the blade. It reeked of scene strength. You're already back a lot, aren't you? Skadi? Skadi? That's your question? Isn't the logistic department supposed to handle all of those? Huh? So Kyoko didn't tell you? Did she leave out the most important part? Actually, we discovered a lake nearby. One that grants wishes. We called it Wishing Lake. Well, then you should just wish to return home, right? Well, though, if you had a lake that can grant wishes, would you want to go away? Like, you don't need to pay taxes, you don't need to work a lot. Okay, they still work, but I suppose not that much. What do you need more in life if you have a wishing, a granting wishing well? Well, I suppose men, since there are only ladies. But now that we are there, a lake that grants wishes. Sus, very sus. While it can't send us out? Okay, that answers my question. The wishing lake can provide for most our needs. Food, daily necessities, weapons and entertainment. How entertainment? Sounds like a fairy tale. Or a video game. Got a problem with that? I think I know what it really is. Hyper-concentrated liquid nimbus energy. As fundamental material for the transformation technology, it can defy a minor fragment of reality and create miracles. Ah. That's how it works. The nimbus energy, which was needed for transformations. And maybe that's why the nimbus energy transformates the character to make them fight. Because it defies some reality by still keeping the same character. The character is still there, so the reality is kinda there, but it transforms the character. It transforms the reality. But slightly. Because the character was already there before. So I kinda get it. Though doesn't still make a lot of sense because they don't explain why it grants. Doesn't make sense scientifically why it grants wishes. The explanation is alien stuff, like alien cores from the monsters that attacked us, but that's just it. No, I understand now.
ではお前たちのことを聞こう。
Now it's your turn.
お前。
You...
お前とあの子は。
What's your relationship with the girl? Is she jealous?
はい。
Huh? The question took me by surprise. I glanced at Skadi, who was currently gobbling a plate of food down.
同僚。
We are colleagues?
中学生に見える。
You and the girl who look 14 are colleagues? Well, we need help to fight monsters, okay? Anyone works. Hello, Skadi. Well, my role is more of a mentor. Hello, Skadi. Oh, I have another question. I was wondering if you found a strange door in the school basement. The president hesitated, startled by the question. There's one that opened twice. Never again after. Listen, I could have answered worse than just colleagues. Well, yeah, Skadi tried to give us like the chocolate that makes people fall in love. So I would say colleagues is the best answer. It's a good answer compared to the other. Also, personally, I will always go for Charlisa, not Skadi. Skadi, though, is probably fun to be around with. Opened twice? What happened? It opened twice. First time a girl who called herself Her Majesty and her entourage walked out. Second time Her Majesty opened it behind my back. With someone named The Talented. Huh? I forgot. What's this part? I forgot. There's a Majesty, I suppose. Also, I love how she says a girl that looks 14. Yeah, so maybe she's not. Well, at least the game kinda gives a round age, at least. Because the game always needs to have the extra space just in case of, you know, leave the doubt behind. Also because for this summer event, Skadi has a skin, or I would say here's a new version of Skadi that has a very small bikini. So that's why maybe they said looks 14, because they are not sure it's 14, maybe it's older, who knows? Those gachas and their age tricks. Ha. We will probably see the swimsuit after. We had everyone else try. Only me and Her Majesty can open the gate. We should try to ask Fadze then. Her Majesty and the Talented? The people coming through the gate. I have to delve deeper. Are they connected to the transfers? People coming here? Are they still here? Her Majesty took her group to the island far side after the first contact. You can meet them once we clear the monster blockade. Monsters? Is she talking about the beast on the island? But first, I have one condition. She spawned the glasses. A pair of glasses appeared on the president's face out of nowhere. Where did that come from? Yeah? Hello, Skadi. I like seeing you very energetic. Ha! I, the magnificent queen of Danskate, have returned from eternal darkness! Don't mind me. I want a girl named Skadi to have a try at the gate we just mentioned. What do you mean? Being suddenly called by name seemed to fluster her. Anxious, Skadi inched closer to me. She clearly wasn't paying attention earlier. Was she just answering me out of reflex? Yeah, that's what I do actually. When someone talks long, I go just, yeah, sure. I don't care, yeah, sure. I don't care, yeah, sure. Go on, I don't care, yeah, sure. Please be faster. Yeah, sure, yeah, I don't care. And goes for 30 minutes. Why her? What's the purpose? Purpose? None needed. It's my request. Yeah, you should at least explain why. No clear motive, no stated objective. What does she gain from this?
開かなかったらど
And
う
if
す
she
る
fails,
彼女なら
she won't. The president said with absolute conviction, as if she'd already seen it happen.
なぜそういう
Why? The president stood to attention.
ナビゲーター
Waldorf,
理由なんてない
no reason. I'm pretty sure you have a reason.
私ができ
If I
たことな
could
ら
do it, she can too.
彼女もきなぜなら
She lost the glasses. Because
私も
I'm also Skadi. Dun, dun, we have a clone. We have clones. Ah, and that's how it ends the chapter. Okay. With a plot twist. We have two Skadis. Okay, before though, let me open my fan because it's getting hot here. It's fine. A little more. Okay, where do I attach it? I don't have anywhere to attach it though. Wait. We might have a problem. Maybe if I remove my switch for a moment. This is more important than the switch, right? I hope it... Wait, I hope it's not my computer connector. This should be the switch, right? Oh, never mind, it already went off. Okay. I hope the stream is still on. Are we fine? Okay. Okay, now we are talking. We got a brief pause, but it was required, otherwise I would literally die on stream. Almost literally. Okay, we go into the next chapter. Oh, this was the winter event.
え
Huh?
何時も
You're also called Skadi?
っていうのそうだ私もスカディだ
Well, I am Skadi.
わらわまさ
Ah, how dare someone share my name?
いや
No, wait, I'm clearly younger.
の方が若いぞ
The Queen of Dance Skate somehow turned this into an absurd contest.
いや
No,
つまり
I mean, I am you.
お
Huh?
わらわは
I'm not that easy to fool, you know? The president shot me an icy side glance. Why are you looking at me?
君は小さい頃
When you were little, you kept two pets, Nidhogg and Leviathan. Ah! What are those two things with such hardcore names? Pets or something?
ある日
One day everyone forgot to feed Nidhogg. It starved to death. You were so heartbroken you skipped school for 3 years! Well, that was very long time to recover.
今度は毎日欠かさずに
After that you tried to make it right, and you stuffed Leviathan to death. Ah,
で
but
そして使い
to honor your fallen familiars, you put them in your Dance Skate Chronicles, which is a book she treats as a reality, right? She's writing. Dance Skate Chronicles, the notebook Skadi always carried with herself. Stop it! Another me! I believe you! How could you just expose the chronicles like that? A direct hit to Skadi weakness. It's super effective. Her voice was loud enough for the whole school to hear.
これで私と君が
Good. Now we agreed that I'm you.
だから私
I can open the gate. So can you too?
君も
お前もスカディだ
But
と
if you're both Skadi, why two versions exist in the same
違うスカ
timeline?
それに
Ah, she said 2 days. Okay, oh, I misread that. 2 days. Well, it's way better. It's way better. Would have been funnier though, 3 years. My gates flicked between them.
年がだいぶ
The
違う
age gap is massive.
それは私にも答えられ
I
ない
don't have an answer either.
同じ時空に
Let's assume something caused multiple Skadis to coexist.
年齢の問題はどうでもいいだ
The age gap doesn't matter. Oh, wait, no, I'm not. I shouldn't have said this out loud, right?
汝は大き
So you're the grown-up me. G.
君
You.
どうした
What's wrong?
過去の
So this is what I looked like in the past.
未来に関心
What's wrong with being curious about my future?
スカディ
Skadi, will you try opening the gate?
開けてみたい
Yeah, maybe it will lead us home.
それじゃあ
Or in a beach. For the beach episode, you know. Okay then, Skad,
会長でいい
call me president.
会長がさっき言った
Her Majesty you mentioned earlier. Could she...
彼女もスカディだ
She's also Skadi. Okay, we have at least 3 Skadis now.
やっぱりか
As expected. Everyone
彼女
is
としばら
Skadi.
くいたのだが
I spent time with her.
そうだな
Aside from age, she's nothing like me.
小さい頃の
Or
私
younger
たち
me.
が
As a kid I used to fantasize about supernatural encounters.
自分が
But after meeting multiple versions of me,
なかなか笑
I
えない
found it wasn't as fun as imagined. Wait. Wait, you're talking in the past, right? So, when she was younger, she met multiple versions of her, which is now what's happening to the younger Skadi. Okay, this is kinda confusing. So the bizarre presidential campaign speech, you meant it?
素晴らしい
This is awesome! Subarashi.
素晴らしい
Awesome?
未来の我
There's
々
another future me!
自分の未来
I get to meet 2 future versions of me! Best day ever!
楽しいの
You're thrilled about this?
もちろん
Of course, you got the whole crew listening to you, right? I wanna just be like that!
そんなにたくさん
It's so cool being trusted by so many!
それは
Oh,
さておき
we'll talk this about
まず
later.
はゲート
Let's focus on the door for now. She's getting flustered.
この人過去の
She's flustered being idolized by her past self.
王女に会った
When I met Her Majesty, she came from another world
もう
beyond
一
the
つの
gate.
世そして私
To
に
me,
とっ
this
て
place is
ここは見
equally
知らぬ世
foreign.
界だここは私たち
This island may not belong to any of ours, so
一
it's...
ついい世界であることを
She said it, isekai! It's an isekai. Oh, there's a bug. It's blocked. But without a run, it's fixed. Okay. If the president is telling the truth, then what is this place? Silent, lost in thought, we reached our destination. Ah, this chapter was way shorter. So, this one. If I remember correctly, we played this one and the next one, right? And then I stopped. So I don't know what's beyond that. And here it gets kinda complicated, so I hope I'm not missing anything. I remember now a random character pop-ups, totally random. I hope I will make some sense out of it. This is the gate. That's it?
確かに
Yeah,
普通すぎ
way
る
too
な
ordinary. We need a Fazai to build a better gate. It was different from the ones I saw before. These wooden doors smelled of rot, but my Synesthesia told me it was what I was looking for.
スカディ
Skadi, open it.
完全武装をしてここに来たということは
You came here fully armed. No, she always goes around with her fucking katana, okay? We can swear in this stream. Is opening it maybe dangerous?
私が初めてゲートを開けた時
When I opened it, I had a long standoff with Her Majesty.
スカディが凶暴
Who's to say Skadi-chan won't run into a much nastier version of me?
スカディがもう一人増え
If
た
another Skadi shows up, this place will turn into Skadi hell!
天国
Even more like! In a way, I might agree.
それじゃあ
Be ready.
あげ
Okay, who the hell are you? Who the hell are you? I still don't get who the hell she is. This is like the gacha door. You open it and a random waifu comes out. Okay, where do I find this one? Where can I find the door?
いきなり誰か出てきた
Did someone just fly out of the door?
こんにち
Hello,
は
I'm Dirty Derek,
参りました
a sorceress from the
魔女の
forest.
ドロシードリッチと
How the hell are you here? I still don't get it.
助けてくれてあり
Thank
が
you
とう
for
ござい
saving
ます
me. May the cat god bless you.
魔女聞いたことある
Sorcerer, I've heard of it. Wait, sorceress are real?
じゃあさっきの
Cat gods are
瞬
real?
間移動じゃな
Ah yeah, the witch. Which again barely dresses. Oh no, don't look up, Waldorf! Don't look up! Oh wait, the other side. Can you just move them from here? They are kinda heavy. They're kinda heavy. I can't think straight. Can you just... Was that a teleportation spell just now?
ちょっと待て
Hold on. ちょっと待って。ちょっと待って。
ダニューブ地区には
There aren't supposed to be any sorceress left in Danube. Well, maybe... Well, we saw that we have different Skadis, right? From different ages. So she's just from the past.
魔女と呼ばれた最後の一人は
According to my research, the last sorceress died 500 years ago.
その
I even visited their descendants to ask whether sorceresses were
聞
real.
いたことがある
Why did you do that?
結論とし
Were you
て
doing like a thesis on sorceresses?
時代に先行した知
Turned
識
out sorceresses were just ordinary women with knowledge ahead of their time.
極東の魔女
The sorceress trials in the Far East were just a tragic persecution of women from a bygone age. She's that serious about finding supernatural power. What is she up to? Define the entire scientific system? But she clearly looks like the real deal!
自分が魔女
Okay, I admit it. I'm not a sorceress.
正
To
確に言う
be
と
precise, I'm a farmer sorceress.
私たちの
In
世
my
界
word,
では
being a sorceress is a symbol of power.
でも魔女
But I quit the job looking for something a little more chill.
なって思いまして
And with chill you mean going around dressed like this?
私たちの世界
In my world?
そうですよ
Alright, this is another whole world, right?
偉大なベ
The
テラン魔女
powerful
なら
ones among
世界を
sorceresses
超えて
have the power to
自由に
travel
旅する
between
ことが
worlds.
できちゃいます
Ah, wait. So it's like she tried to travel to another world, and we kinda called her here, or it's like it's like two-side consent, because she started traveling into worlds, and to reach into ours, needs to have the door open. I don't know how it works, and I don't think this will be explored a lot, right?
でも私
I'm still in training, so it's actually my first time visiting another world.
世界の扉を
Thank
開
you
けて
for opening the
私を救って
gate
くだ
of
さった
world and saving me.
あなた魔女を引退して
Dorothy Derrick,
今は
retired
終焉で
sorceress,
祝
currently
祭の
working as a
アルバイトをしてい
shrine
る
priest
ドロシードリ
priestess.
ッチです
Pleased to meet you all.
魔女って結構
Becoming
便利
a
だ
sorceress
ね
sounds way easier than I thought. Something a driver from Kyushu once said popped in my head. Thanks, camera. I get not showing the face because it's a character not appearing here, but at least aim somewhere else. Things like a mysticism and fate all work on a similar system. A capable person can make a living off them anywhere. Sorry, did you say anything?
じゃあ
Then what was that again?
猫神様の
The
ご
cat
加護
god blessing?
ね
Right, my kitty? Ah, we have a cat here, hello.
猫ちゃん
Neko-chan!
なるほどそうだ
Yep, so it's actually best at blessing. Makes
それ
sense.
だって
What do you take me for, an idiot?
みーちゃんは私
Kitty's
の
my
友
friend.
達ですよ
Don't underestimate her.
スカディはこういう話に意外と
Skadi
厳
is
しい
strict
んだな
about this stuff.
ナビゲーター
Waldo Skadi, I'm gonna see if I can get
向こう
through.
側に行ける
え
Huh? Going through the gate. Where do you even end? Parallel universes. The president stepped toward the ward inside the gate, but something blocked the way. A Snorlax!
どうして
Why?
こいつ
Wait, are you planning to go explore on your own?
あ危ないです
Oh no, there's a ton of pursuers on the other side!
お
Dorothy casually shuts the door. And the president chants. Ah, now we finally shaking them off!
逃れられ
追跡
Pursuers, what? Time travel police? Who were them?
魔女を辞めて
Like I said, I've been working as a shrine priestess. Recently though, my family tracked me down and sent people to bring me back.
でも家族の人に見つかっちゃって逃げようと
Just as I was about to give up on escaping to the gate of ward, you opened it.
なってたら
Thank you.
あなところで
Don't you think you should get changed?
変えてはどうだ
Ah, okay, someone finally addresses the way she's dressed.
いえ
Huh?
この衣
This
装は
outfit is
新
divinely
宿の変わ
crafted.
り物で
It cleans itself automatically.
直すことができる
That's probably not what she meant.
そういう
It's too revealing! My student council strictly prohibits indecent attire like this. Well, not like there are any mains around. Could you maybe stop staring at... Okay, maybe there is one. Could you stop staring at me while you talk, Miss Skadi?
と
Just think it's not a swimsuit. I mean, we're on an island, aren't we? Also, it's the beach episode.
なぜわかった
How do you know that?
わかったぞ
I know, it's magic! Future sight!
ピンポン
Ping pong!
ここに来てから時
Ever
々
since I got here, I've been catching glimpses of things.
祝祭をしていた
It
頃も
also happens back when I worked at the shrine.
すごいのは初め
Never
て
this strong before, though. Feels like a scam. Screenshot. Ah! Wait, what is this? A random light crown.
目の色がそれに
A red color changed, and there's a halo.
私の後ろに
Get behind
気
me.
をつけろ
Be careful.
鏡の汚れは拭き去られて
Okay, what is this voice? The mirror stain will be wiped away.
島の国
The
が
island nation
束の間
fall
の
into
運命に
brief
戸
stillness.
惑い無力と
O child of the gods, lost and uncertain.
深刻な
Choose
未来
thy future in divine realm. Personally though, on a dialogue length note, I would have ended this exchange earlier and had this one elsewhere. Because now the dialogue in this exact place, I feel like it's going for too long. You know what? I think it would be cool to have a reward, like the explosion of the Jackenstein, which is saying, "You're taking too long." I think that would be fun, actually.
さすれば神の
Thus shall the fractured god behold.
世界の記
How is something fractured behold? And the path back to the world shall open.
あれ
Huh? Did I just...
何時の頭が光っ
Your head was glowing! Why do you even do that? Yeah, she didn't care about what happened. She just looked... Oh yeah, cool light effects.
すごいでしょ
Amazing, right?
こんなところで
Didn't
神の
expect
啓
to
示
receive
が
a
受けら
divine
れるなんて
revelation here.
すごい
Sugoi!
神の啓示
ここ
Does that mean there really is a god in this world?
神がいるいえ
Probably
ま
not.
だここは
The fate here is
信仰の場としては
unsettled.
騒がしく
It's just a
誰かが
man-made
開
pocket
拓した
world.
箱庭の
Ah,
世界に
please
過ぎ
speak
ません
normally. I don't get you. I don't get you.
私の受けた
The revelation I received was just a preview message left behind ages ago. Ah, okay, yeah, because gods like have pre-recorded messages for, like, I don't know, WhatsApp messages.
ここはやはり
So this really isn't my world after all.
え
How could this be?
さっきの啓示覚えてるか
Did any of you write down the revelation right now? I don't think it was important because it was just random gibberish. Like, what do you think it means? Fractured but whole. What is this? A South Park? A South Park game? No, it doesn't make any sense. I think it's South Park, right?
パラワは
I forgot.
忘れ
ドロシーは
Dorothy?
ごめんなさい
Sorry, don't remember a word
自
of
分
what
が
I said.
何を言ったのか全く覚えてい
If
ません
Kyoko is right, the person we can count on most right now is the president.
私は覚えてる
I remember it. Oh, Good.
この掲示はおそら
Seems like the message was means we can return once certain conditions are met.
くしかし
So we got a main quest. But
先に言っておく
let me make one thing clear.
も
If
し
any of
お
you
前たちがここから
any of you want to leave, I'll help you find your way back.
だが私は
But I have zero intention in going back to my old world. Well, it's like we said before, right? They have a plant, a lake that grants every wish, so they don't have to pay taxes. Easy.
お前
You.
で
But I don't think it's a great idea. Won't your family be worried?
私たちは孤児
But we are orphans. All right. No, I mean people you call family.
すまない私はそんな人に出会えなかった
Ah, she never met friends. In this world, she never went into the team Skadi's now. She never met friends like Morgan Le Fay, the protagonist.
どうやら私たち
Seems our life paths diverged at some point.
あの
What's wrong with embarrassing silence? Dorothy hates it.
とにかく
Anyway, my goal is to travel and find work.
私はここから旅立つつもりです
Why do you want to find work? You can just live here and there is a free wishing well, no taxes, only girls. Since there's no fate here, I'll definitely be leaving.
こちらの凛々しい方は
Correct me if I'm wrong. This mature looking lady goal is to send her friends back, right?
そしてこちら
And
の
you two lovebirds, you're trying to get back too, yeah? What are you calling lovebirds? She looks 14. Looks. Waldorf and I?
カップルじゃない
Not a couple.
あれ
Huh?
おかしいな
Strange.
私が
I thought that they were clearly.
とにかく
Anyway, looks like we all share the same goal.
一時的には
For now. She's still blushing, what?
そうだなそれが最適な判断
Makes sense. That's the most reasonable conclusion. Now then,
私の名前は
I'm.
あれ
The voice?
今の声
There's noise from the other side of the door. Am I hearing things?
誰か
Is someone there?
ちょっと待て
Hold on, I've been hearing
声が
voices.
聞こえるんだゲートの向こうから
I'm not sure about the pacing of the event because they are introducing characters very fast here. Also, I think they gave Dorothy for no. Dorothy's a wait. I think they give Dorothy in the pool, right? Ah, not here. Okay.
おかえりみんなの管理をよろしく
When I was pulling for Skadi for this event, I also got Dorothy, which was a lower rank character. Let's see if I see her. Should be around here. Wait, maybe I leveled up. Oh, the game is lagging. Might even crash. Maybe I leveled her up because she was giving like crit damage. She was a support that was giving crit damage, if I remember right. Yeah, you shouldn't lag this much though. Maybe here? Here she is! Dorothy swimsuit. Oh wait! There was a Dorothy not swimsuit? Wait. She's a skin version of another character? Which was it? Dorothy. I don't think there's another character Dorothy not swimsuit, right? Also, doesn't really fit. Also, there's a freaking lion. She's a support that gives critical damage and critical chance, which is pretty strong here. Also, here's a fixed amount with regen. Okay, she's not bad.
おかえり
Still, we may want to reload the game because we are here like 2 hours and it's lagging a little.
おかえり
So,
安心して
what do we do? As long as the story doesn't lag. Maybe a little. Okay, okay. We do a small break then. I close and reopen BlueStack. I kinda wanted to stream from mobile, or at least that's what I tried to do on Discord, but unfortunately it had problems, so I'm just streaming from computer, which is still not working perfectly because it's an emulator, but better than the mobile. Unfortunately, because it doesn't lag on my device, but when I transfer the video to the computer, it does. I wonder if there's an easier way. Maybe the cable is not right. I don't know, personally. Okay. In the meantime, yeah, we got the results of the RPG Maker Game Jam. No, the Game Maker Toolkit Game Jam. Here. We got results. And... oh wait, it's opening. I went 23 on creativity! Which is... well, between a lot of entries, so I'm pretty happy about that. I'm pretty happy. Because I feel like... you know what? I kinda have a good streak of creativity, you know? Like... for Something Is Wrong With My World Map, which was a Game Jam game, I always forget, and God of Overlays. I always got a good streak. Like, this one is 22 out of 6,000. This one is like a little lower, 47. They increase like by 2,000 every year. What's this? And this one, 23, which is always nice. The others are low, but because I don't know, I tried to cook up a story, and at least it worked because other games didn't really have a story. Honestly, having a story criteria in a Game Jam game doesn't make a lot of sense, since you barely can make a concept in 4 days, let alone a story around the concept. Oh, the game loaded. We can go. Let me just fix it. Oh, okay. Hello, Charlissa. Okay, we can continue. Okay. We definitely won't finish this one in time, but this event was divided in 2 parts, like part 1 and part 2. And part 1 should be around here. We are still in the second section. Yeah, we are not even half on the first part. So it was Hope. Hope it is. Singing. A song drifts from deep in the silent sea. Did the experiment work? Or did it finally die? The singing is getting closer. Who is there? I am... John Waldorf! Yeah, maybe with the music would have been better. Yeah, there's a low violin. I never know which is the right volume for the game, though. You can hear some violin. I am Nazami. From the beep, I don't think she's doing well. This is the only way to save you. Your ability is rare. If the experiment succeeds, you will survive. The process will be excruciating. Honestly, euthanasia might be a mercy. But if you have a reason to live, blink 3 times. I'm alive. Without scars on my body. Yeah, summer event. Even without a swimsuit. What was the experiment anyway? Can we show this on stream? I think we do. Haze Reverb is allowed. Also, it's for gameplay purposes. No, I don't have time to ponder. Wait, I think I think a nipple is visible, actually, you know. Barely, very, very low resolution, but it's visible. I'm pretty sure it is. Let's keep it. Wait, now it's getting kinda censored. By the black bar, nice. How can I get out of here? Is there someone here? In the suffocating silence, the girl stared silently at the chamber.
お前がゲートを開ける
You want to open the gate?
というの。
そうだ
Yes.
すまない。
Sorry.
笑うの
Yeah, laugh all you want while you still can.
これから戦闘
There may be a battle waiting for us.
お前。
Yeah, but hunch you can open
本
it.
当にまさか。
Wait, don't tell me. You're a Skadi
お前
too?
もスカディなのか。
The president said it very seriously. She can't be serious.
どう見ても違う
Do I look like one? No. Well, maybe Skadi transitioned after a certain age. Who knows? But if I can open a door that only Skadi should be able to open, then am I still me? Or am I Skadi? No, because that's not really the true definition of the word. That's your assumption. Spare me. Today has already been surreal enough. Think any further and I get stuck in a Skadi-themed Mobius strip.
戦うなら。
If you're fighting, I can help too.
でも一体
What exactly did you hear?
何の声が聞こえたのか
Can you describe it?
もしやそれは
I bet it's some evil god whisper.
助けを求める歌声が聞こえた
Sounded
気が
like
する
singing, almost like a cry for help.
海のセイレン
A siren!
もしかして
A siren! A lighter? She already found a similar monster for an analogy, and even mentioned another driver's name.
船乗りたちはその歌声に
I don't know who an Alaita
海
is.
に沈んだのだぞ
That's how sirens lure sailors to shipwrecks, you know.
心配し
Don't
ないで
worry,
私たち
the
には
cat god will protect us!
早く開けてみるのじゃ
Open it quick!
あ
Yeah, get ready for a fight as usual.
備えあれば憂いな
Better safe than sorry.
多分
I can open it. Wow.
として本当に
Sorry, but don't tell me you're actually...
ナビゲーター
Don't
の
speaking of Waldorf! Thanks, Skadi. Always covering my back. Well, too late, I heard that.
開けるぞ
It opens. And it's yellow, so maybe it's a gold pool. We are getting a 5-star. What is the smell? A strange odor wafted from behind the door. But somehow it felt familiar. It was the smell of nutrient fluid.
スカディ
Skadi.
なんじゃ
俺の見当
If I had to guess, this might be Aegis laboratory.
向こうはアイギスの実験
Ha, we are back home.
じゃあ
So we can go home.
こっちからは
But we can't walk through, right?
あのロゴ
That icon is the science department.
科学部
We picked through the crack.
知ってるのか
You know the place?
適合者テスト
Came here once for compatibility rate testing. I passed my first try, by the way.
科学部
Can you not pass the first try, but pass after? Because it's a compatibility test, not like a quiz or something. Okay, maybe she said it because she's kinda kinda little airheaded, young, stupid. Science department? Compatibility rate testing?
お前たち
Could they be? Is someone here? Can you get me out of the chamber, please?
バイオ素
でも
Can we get in?
わらわが来
I'm
たぞ
coming! Hold on!
今助けに行く
Skadi walked right through the gate.
俺
Oh! Now the pressure was on the president. And she goes as well.
今回は普通に
I got in?
私はま
Does that mean I can stay here?
ダメじゃ
No, absolutely not! You're really going to abandon your student council like that? When you're the only one that can count on? The president seems particularly bad at dealing with her past self.
おかしなやつが湧いてきました
Some weird looking creature showed up. Ah! Monsters!
歓迎されていないみたいですね
Looks like we're not welcome here.
教えてやろう
We don't get to decide who's welcome
じゃ
here.
ないとな
Well, this is our laboratory. Our laboratory. I think though we cannot fight again, right? No, okay. Yeah, because I didn't see all of the events, but I unlocked them. I unlocked them, but I didn't see them. That means all the battles are already done. But we might do the boss fight again, if you can. Hope to.
どうして現在がここに
Why are there skins here? And
サイズだと
why are they human sized? Yeah, because enemies usually are much bigger.
それに
Most importantly, where's the usual Haze when the scene appear?
このモンスターたちは
So those monsters are scenes.
まさかわらわ
Could Aegis have been attacked while we were away?
ちょっと待って。
No, probably an illusion or something, or a parallel world, I don't know. I activated my synesthesia to try and track the remaining scene's movements.
バカな。
No. In the synesthesia vision, aside from the room down the hallway, there were no more signs of transformation cores. There is no one around. Nobody. Oh. And the area synesthesia could explore was limited to just a small section. Like, there is not a world here, it's just a small, self-contained area. I don't know what the door is. Yeah, like a dimensional prison.
ここは
This isn't our world.
そうだ。
Skadi came to the same conclusion before I did.
わらわは
That makes me dumber than
感じ
Skadi.
ておらん
Because I can't sense the Captain or Lilith at all.
感じる。
Sense?
隊長リリナビゲーター
Waldorf, let's save the one who called for help and get out of here.
妥当だな。
You're right, better not linger for too long.
この部屋じゃ
It's the room up ahead.
外の音が聞こえなくなった
No voices can be heard. Hey, you didn't leave, right? Don't leave me behind. I could already tell we were about to have another lively teammate. We are going in
入
now.
るぞ。
I don't know, she's kinda not dressed. A guy? No men allowed. Any girl here? Well, you got plenty. I feel like I'm being discriminated against. Well, you know, she's not dressed. I'm not decent right now. If anyone says me like this, I never get married.
ナビゲーターは
Don't worry, I will consider it. No, I'm kidding. I still have Charlisa. Oh, we got a bug here. Waldorf, you can't go in. Skadi pushed me away from the door. Alright, people in the chambers usually don't wear clothes. What the fuck is happening? Well, there is the girl that is in the chamber, that is trapped inside, which is not wearing anything. So she doesn't really want anyone seeing her. Understandable, I would say.
それじゃあ
Alright, it will be me and
私と
Skadi.
サーが入りましナビゲーター
Waldorf and the president will stay outside.
中を見張っててくださいね
With just the two of us, things are getting super awkward.
なんか
I got to ask, is your ward abnormal? Dirty ward is one
異
thing,
常
but
すぎないか
yours seems weirder?
私の記
In
憶
my memory, Aegis was just a mining company.
工業会社だ科学部バイオ
Science department, chamber, the
現
scene.
在というのがモンスターの
The scene, that's what you call those monsters.
お前の世界
What's your ward
どう
like?
なっている
Overrun by monsters?
現在に立ち向
You
かう
operate in squads to hunt the scenes and Skadi is one of them, right?
その一員だな
She got everything right.
ではお前は何だ
What about you?
ナビゲーターと実証し
You call you navigator and Skadi trusts you so much.
ちょっとストップ。
Wait a second, too many questions.
どうやら俺たちは
Seems our worlds are completely
全く違う
different.
お前は
Do you want to come to
俺
our
たちの
world?
せ
あ
Yes, I do.
俺たちの世界に
Even though it's in the
危険
brink
が
of
迫っていて
destruction.
も
怖くはない
I'm not afraid.
俺たちの世界にいたら
Even if surviving there means facing life or death situations every moment.
気にしない
I don't care.
同級生と談笑
When
し
one
ていた
second you're laughing with classmates
モンスターが
and the next
人間を
monsters
殺
are
し
hunting you,
都市を破壊しに来
one
る
of
ぞ
you, and destroying cities.
ならお前たちと
I
一緒
can
に
join
み
you,
んなを
join you to protect everyone just like Skadi does. In fact, I probably just do better.
俺の話
Actually, Skadi was a
どこがそんなに魅力的
pretty
なのか
broken early game unit, Skadi, because she was the lowest rank, a rare unity, but the game gave you straight away ways to power up her, so you got her already at max level. Also, Skadi by attacking can bypass every sort of armor, even if, of course, with the 5 stars, she get kinda deprecated, but she's still pretty decent, pretty good. So no, I don't think you could do better than her. Okay, maybe if you're a 5-star, maybe. Which part of what I said appeals to you?
つまらなかった
Boredom. Can't you enjoy your life in the lake that grants you every wish? No, she wants to die in the battlefield. Huh?
私の世界は
My world is too boring. Isn't that enough?
私は色のある世界
I want to choose a world that has color in my eyes.
変えても
Even if it breaks me,
一人で赴く
I'm ready to go alone and bear the consequences myself.
スカディがそちらの世
If
界
Skadi can be one of your warriors,
私も
so can I.
お前と俺たちの
You and our world would never get along.
スカディはドライバー
Skadi is a driver, a fighter.
考えてみろ
Do you have an idea what's happened to the world that would force young girls like her onto the battlefield?
お前が求める環境
The
は
environment you crave is one we
俺たちが
despise,
心底嫌っている
while the life you want to escape is
大して
one
お
we'd
前
give
が
anything
抜け出
to
したいと
have.
いう天国にいながら
Living in paradise but yearning for the suffering of hell.
俺とスカディが
The only reason Skadi and I are stand here talking to you is because of countless people. People we never met, who sacrificed their lives to
お
us.
前の望みは
I don't understand what you're searching
今よ
for.
くわかるだがもし俺たちの
But
世
if
界
you're
に
romanticizing our
根拠のない
world,
期待を抱いた
or
ら
arrogantly assuming you thrive here,
すぐにでも思い直す
perish the thought. Oh wow, I never saw the protagonist being so harsh.
そちらの世界への
I
憧れは
didn't realize my longing for this life would turn out to be an
無
insult.
職な今の出現は
I
忘れて
spoke
くれ
out of turn. Forget what I said.
すまない
Sorry, I won't bring it up again.
一見だ
I'm done! What's with the heavy mood?
なんだかおかしな空気じゃ
Why
な
does the air feel so tense?
どうかしましたか
What's wrong?
なんでもない
中の
Nothing.
人はどうだった
How's the person doing?
無事救出で
We
きま
got
し
her
た
out, but there was a slight complication.
のぞみちゃん
Natsumi-chan, come here! You guys went already got close enough to use a nickname. And she's in a swimsuit! Because summer episode.
ありがとうございます
Thanks for saving
唯
me.
一感
I'm
のぞみ
Natsumi.
と申します
I think I heard that already today. But swimsuit again? Summer episode.
その服
It's way too revealing.
これは
This
実験室にこれ
this was the only thing wearable in the lab, and it fits just fine. What's wrong with that?
さっきはお嫁
Weren't you just worried you might not get married?
裸は
Well, I'm technically dressed now.
今はちゃんと
Very
い
safe.
ますからセーフです
Arguable, but here, take a screenshot.
それの
Can't see what's safe about it.
さあさあ
Let's just get out of here quickly.
念のために
To be safe, the president should go first.
お前は本当に
You're
用心深い
unbelievable.
いいナビゲーター
You two become friends?
かもな
You could say so. Well, yeah, we kinda got a discussion. Okay, chapter done. Nozomi, I think I pulled. Yeah, I pulled the Nozomi actually.
みんなの管理をよろしくね
I don't think I leveled it up. Where is she? Here, Nozomi. A tank? Is it a tank? No, she's a damage over time character. These spells here could be strong, but usually it's useful only against raid bosses. And for now, nobody heals, so maybe it's for the best.
おかえり
Okay, we can continue. So where did we stop? Here. Wishing Lake. Why was a swimsuit in the lab? They kinda forced a way to have her dress something for the fan service. Or maybe the scientist at the laboratory was kinda perverted. I don't know. We never know. Maybe the scientist was doing swimsuit experiments. We will never know. Everyone assemble!
のぞみちゃんこっちこっち
Come here, Natsumi-chan! Hi! Oh, she's lovable.
そんなに走ると転びますよ
Watch your step or you'll trip.
大丈夫だ
They will be fine. The glass will cushion any fall.
何があった
What's wrong? Well, you fell right there. Last night battle completely exhausted me. I fell asleep right after bathing. And when I woke up this morning, this is what I saw. Like overnight, the girls have become so close that there's no room for me to intervene.
あナビゲータ
It's Waldorf!
ーナビゲーター
Waldorf, we're all here already.
おるぞ
You're the slowest one.
全員揃ったな。
Since everyone is present, let's head straight to Wishing Lake then. For what? To ask for daily food?
意気揚々だな。
As arranged last night, the president was going to give us a proper tour of Wishing Lake today.
だってあれじゃぞ。
Because this isn't just any lake, it's the one that grants wishes!
わらわが小さい
I heard about it in an illustrated book when I was little.
俺もなんとなく。
Rings a bell. You mean the Wishing Lake and the Three Wishes?
願いってやつ。
That's a kinda redundant name. Yes!
ナビゲーターは
Waldorf, don't get greedy like the character in the story!
配ってはダメじゃぞ。
What do you mean greedy? I already have what I need. Lots of girls and Charlissa. Mostly Charlissa. I need a Charlissa plush. I don't think it will ever happen though.
もちろん。
Of course not. Humans learn from their
人間は教訓を得る
mistakes.
生き物だからな。
Not all of them. And I definitely do it very slowly. The president's expression twitched slightly. Looks like ambition only grows bigger with age. Let me repeat. Wishing Lake, mechanics we figured out. Game mechanics? We have game mechanics now.
原則として
Normally the lake can only produce things you've seen or remembered.
記憶に存在我々が使っている電
The appliances, daily necessities, food, even electricity, all come from wishing upon the lake.
その回数は
The number of time it works depends on the person.
そしてもし
But that's just the usual case. If you desperately desire something, the wishing lake might still grant that too.
じゃあ、あの刀は。
Like your sword.
そう
Yeah.
あれが私の
What I imagined was
アーサー王の
King Arthur Excalibur. That's a little over the top. Guy, do you know who she is? She's Skadi. She is the definition of over the top. At least the younger version.
伝説の武器を
But my version
発
wasn't.
することはでき
My
ない
power wasn't strong enough to bring a legendary weapon like that into being.
湖が罰
Or
を
maybe the
与え
lake was punishing my greed.
その結果がこの太刀
I have only got this katana in my hand, and to use it I have to chant an annoyingly long incantation out loud. That's how every shonen works.
それに
After that I don't get anything else from the lake for quite a while.
物語の中の水
Sounds like
似ているな。
the lake in the story.
神様は
The gods don't favor greedy people.
兄ちゃんも
Kitty agrees too.
もう分かったよ
Alright, let's go.
あれがその湖なのか
Is that the lake up ahead?
そう
That's the one.
水面に手を
Touch the water surface and make your wish in your heart. Waifu, 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 waifu.
物はどん
How
な
to
形
the
で
item
出てくるんだ。
内緒だ
I'll keep that a secret for now. It will surprise you. Will that fall on your head?
じゃあ最初
I'll
は
go first.
私に試させてください
Dorothy walked to the water edge, needing to touch the surface.
あれは。
That is... A flower fell from a blooming cluster in the lake. Then drifted towards us with the current.
でっか。
The flower is huge! A flower bud as large as a table. A table? A freaking table! Drifted steadily to the shore, slowly unfurling its petals. Instead of wonder and awe, all I felt was an inexplicable sense of unease and dread.
湖の
Just like that fairy tale about the Lady of the Lake!
本当に想
It
像
really
通
gave
り
me
の
what I
もの
was
が届き
thinking
ま
of.
した
Why do you ask for a swimsuit? A thick book and something that looks like beach gear?
ど
Mr.
う
T,
しさん
this is
それ。
これは神殿
my
から逃
prophecy
げる
book.
時にな
I lost it at the shrine when escaping. She picked up the book and flipped through a few pages to check.
本当に同じ
It
内
is
容
the
です
same. Amazing.
その本
Okay, you have the full set.
ちは
I mean, that pile over there.
こっちですか
And that's my spare clothes.
名前や日傘
Spare clothes?
もう駅長ですけど
A sun umbrella and a beach lawn chair.
何か問題か
Any problem?
この辺りの砂
The
浜
beach
は
nearby is
バカンス
perfect.
に出つけた
Aha! So there is a beach. I knew it.
休みの時は遊びに行っている
We already cleaned up the shoreline. Whenever we get some free time, we'll head down to relax here. So you're the one who set this up.
花が沈みま
The
した。
flower is sinking. After everything was taken out, the flower slowly sank beneath.
次は私。
Now it's my turn.
いいです。
バイオリン
A violin?
そうです。
Ah. And should we start playing? Yeah, she does. Then Nozomi started playing.
あれ、本当にのぞみちゃん。
Is that really Nozomi-chan?
昨日の夜ののぞみちゃん。すっごくエレ
It's like someone from my society.
スカディ。
Who is Nozomi actually? Maybe even Nozomi is a... Wait. Maybe it's another version of the character? I don't know, honestly. I don't think Nozomi is a character there was before in the game. But maybe later we will get normal Nozomi? And not the skin one? Huh.
なんじゃ。バイオリンが。
Do you want to learn the violin, Skadi?
え
Me?
わらがわらには無理。
I can never do it.
無理じゃない。
She's Skadi if she wasn't broke. Poor Skadi. Well, she went. I'm pretty sure the moment she went broke is when she tried to buy the gacha for the Valentine chocolate gift.
君はスカディなのだ。
Of course you can. You're a Skadi.
私は
I
仕事のために
learned it briefly for school applications. The teacher said I could up with others in 2 months, while it took them 5 years. With our musical talent, you know, learning would be trivial for you. Using talent to dismiss ordinary people's effort. That was the privilege of geniuses. Without talent, no one would spend 5 years mastering the violin. Without passion, no one would devote 5 years to violin. Then what if someone could use their talent to dismiss a genius effort? As the president Skadi, with a talent called learning, she used Skadi talent and planned to use it to awaken her younger self. But I refuse. Skadi glanced at the navigator, currently enraptured by the music. I got a word to say. Yeah, we don't really have the luxury to play violin in our world.
これで終わりです。
Alright,
久しぶりに演奏したんです。
how is the violin still playing? You have your hands off the violin now. It's been long since I played a string. How was my performance?
今まで聞いた演奏の
That's
中
the
で
best song I
一番
heard.
素敵でした。
Who are you? I love compliments.
優しい。
Give me more.
なんだか
I think I'll have a good sleep tonight. Ah, you're so sweet, Waldorf. Skadi's getting triggered. She's getting jealous.
先生。
I want to learn the violin, please.
さっきまで嫌そうだったの
Didn't you just say the exact opposite? Did I? I need to go make my wish now.
湖に願ったか。
It's coming. A sword, okay. Aside from the assortment of vacation items, of course, one peculiar object rested at the flower center.
等身のない使い
An unsharpened sword. Ah, I was about to sneeze.
もしかして私の忠告
Tell me you didn't repeat my mistake with some half-baked wish.
不完全な
A broken weapon is no good to anyone.
見くびるなよ
Wait, it extended like it's a water blade? Hehe, don't underestimate it.
あら
A jet of water sprays from the hilt.
水ではない
No, it's a lightsaber.
じゃあ
Why do all the Skadis have a preference of unusual weapons?
最後は俺か
Finally, my turn. I don't know what would you wish, but Skadi refused to change. Well, if you look at the flower at the center, kinda is the shape of the final boss of Chrono Trigger. What was it called? Volcanus, something like that. The shape is that. What I need is simple. Navigator tactical backpack and combat suit. The backpack contains essential surviving gear for the wilderness. The combat suit would be really useful in this island. To bring everything back, I need one of Aigi's standard transport vehicles. Might as well pack some spare clothes too.
真面目なものばかりだな。海パン以外は。
Mostly practical items, except for the swim trunks.
最後のは余計だ。
You could have scratched the last part.
ハイテクな品揃え
Looking so high-tech, except for the sunglasses.
真似するな。
Don't copy your bad habits.
ナビゲーター
Waldorf, do you want to come to the beach too?
なら言っておく
Just so you know,
砂
you have to use a different times from the girls. Okay, I suppose from the girls of the school, yeah, but we can go with you, with all of you, right? Between friends. Ah, it was Lavos. Well, volcano, Lavos, lava, volcano, same thing. How was the Minecraft song? La 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 Lavos, chrono. So that means I will be the only one on the beach? Just kidding.
でも本気で
But you look really disappointed right now, Waldorf.
ナビゲーター
Well, maybe I definitely would, yeah.
ほっとけ。
None of your business.
欲しいものも
Got everything, yes? Time to return to school.
もしまた何か欲しいものが
If anyone... Also, is the violin still playing? If anyone forgotten something, come back for it later. Okay. Oh, here's Skadi in Valentine attire. Wishing Lake Part 2. Back at school, after everyone packed up their things, the president gathered everyone. Again.
これからの予定だ
Here's what I got planned for you all.
今日からみんなに
Starting tomorrow, you'll be helping out at the logistic department.
ドロシーさんの予言を
How many people are there in the logistic department? Shouldn't we prioritize deciphering Dorothy-chan prophecy first? Dorothy-chan?
この場所について
After all, we know nothing about this place. Dorothy prophecy could be a clue.
あの予言です
The
が
prophecy.
何かあったのか。
What's wrong?
解読が難しい
This is the strangest prophecy I've ever seen.
変な予言は
Deciphering has been difficult.
糸口すら見つか
We
ら
don't have any leads yet.
まだ
May take more time.
それなら
So we can go hunt down the scenes of the island. I want to try my new weapon.
試したいのじゃ
The scenes on the island? Why are there scenes on the island?
ちょっと待て。
There are more informations? The monsters you mentioned earlier were scenes?
ゆうべスカディが言った通りなら現在
Well, there are different kinds of monsters now? If what Skadi said last night is accurate. Where is the usual Haze when the scene appeared? The same happened when we rescued Nozomi. And are the island scenes human sides too? Why is it happening? The lack of information was making analysis impossible.
現在退治はそう
There's no rush to hunt down the scene.
むやみな戦闘は無駄
Frequent battles will only cause unnecessary exhaustion. The previous two attempts exposed some flaws in the student council.
結果はどうだったんだ。
How did the operation go? Any casualties?
戦闘員5人
Five of the participants were lightly injured, but they are fully recovered now. However, we still need to keep an eye on them.
もう全開したのか。
Recovered?
医療型の器具を手に
With medical weapons. Medical weapons? What? Like guns that shoot healing bullets? Cool. Okay, what are the medical weapons? Yeah, good question. Medical weapons?
同時に武器を手に入れた者
Some wished for offensive ones.
そのおかげで
With those, we barely managed to clear out scenes from two of the areas.
なるほど。
I see. Isn't the student council a bit excessively capable? Man, didn't you watch any shonen school anime? Like, the student council in any shonen anime, like, has power over the entire country, almost. Not really, but it's that close. So we'll prepare logistics and conduct training drills. Meanwhile, we send 3-person teams to scout the remaining 2 areas, assessing the number and combat patterns. In preparation, Skadi will stay with me. Wait, why can't I be with them? Don't you want to know about... Don't you want to know more about me? Ah, of course! Then join me for the rest of the operation. That won't work. If you say yes, I'll let you use my blade of divinity. Really? Yay! Dear! Skadi is so easy. Yeah, fell for that so easily. Count me in. I have a hunch that something interesting might happen. What do you... Ah, that's what she says, okay. That would leave only 2 people in our side. I'll have Kyoko join your team. You may all go prepare now. I need to speak with you alone. Hello, camera. I don't understand why she was doing this. Why do you want Skadi on your team? I don't know why, but I can't shake this thought. If Skadi stays with you, she'll protect you at the cost of her own safety. Well, then what? I die. And I don't want her in danger. Don't underestimate Skadi. Or me. Most importantly, I want to see how different I am from her. Today when Nozomi got her violin, she became a different person. When Skadi picked up her sword, I felt the same shift. She's a survivor. She's a survivor! You still haven't given up on that idea. I said I won't bring it up again. But I'll make you invite me properly. You're confident. Of course! Because, well, I am Skadi. Someone actually gets competitive with their younger self. I don't think there's match. Though, the younger Skadi is more nice, more cool even. I'm sorry. Oh, this is a Skadi situation. Definitely a Skadi situation. How much there? Oof. Yeah, a lot. I wonder if we can do it in 3 parts or 2 parts. Also, we can't in a hurry because it's remaining 4 days. So, where are we? I don't know where we are anymore though. Probably around here in the middle somewhere. I don't know. Here. It's still too soon to take King Arthur Excalibur. I suppose there's an extra part and we are barely halfway there. Ah no, wait, we are probably exactly halfway. Huh. Hmm. 4 days. If we go with this rhythm... If we go with this rhythm... 1, 2, 3... We gotta play Monday and Tuesday. And Friday. No. We cannot even, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... It's 5 days. No, we need to play more. Also, Also, I might have wanted to play Octopath an extra episode because also there we need to play something with some urgency. Well, let's go with Skadi situation. This is really a Skadi situation. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! She's in her swimsuit! Oh no! Waldorf! You could have chosen a better one. Skadi? Why are you wearing a swimsuit? Aren't we training today? This special equipment, aside from not being size adjustable, its performance rivals AVG. Special equipment. You really adapted to the word. So how do you feel about this outfit? No, Skadi, I'm not feeling anything. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, I share his feeling. What do you want me to comment on this outfit? Like, there is literally nothing. Nothing. Well then. It has a very revealing look. What it's relatively mature design? Oh, Skadi has a unique charm. Objectively speaking. Fortuna Street. Why do you come right now? Come on, between all moments. Between all moments, you have to come right now. Don't even do the team. Don't even do the team. I suppose redeeming would make things better, right? Hello, how it's going? We are playing a random gacha summer event, as you can probably see. Story-wise, we are trapped on an island. Everyone wanted to dress swimsuits for whatever reason, and we are going on a surveillance trip because there are monsters on the island. Briefly, that's not really a lot to know. Random lolly gacha. No, it's not a lolly gacha. There are some lollies, but my waifu is definitely not a lolly. Okay, definitely not. I will present my waifu in the game later, okay? Because we need to document it. It looks very good. Waldorf, be careful of what you say because you have my name. You have my name. Be careful of what you say. Means your fucking words. Waldorf is a total fool. What do you want me to say? If I said more, I would go to prison. Don't hold back on the compliments. Dr. Stephanie Golden Rule. But strange, her reaction wasn't what I expected. Did I say something wrong? Skadi? You seem a bit distracted. Well, maybe she's having cold without a proper dress. And you aren't agile as usual. My magic fluctuates with the magic tie-dye cycles. Do you need my help? It's fine. Health comes first. You should take a rest in the infirmary first. What is it, Uma Musume, where you bring horsed girls to the infirmary if they are not feeling well? So you're just sleep deprived? Hey, Denandayo! Wait, let me hit it again. Tehe! Tehe! Playing dumb won't work. Skadi-chan, you shouldn't stay up late during growth spurts. Alright! Skadi, do you remember when we found Notsumi? You mean the day when you and Waldorf argued? I thought we argued more than one day. Did Waldorf tell you that? Well, it was kinda hard to miss. Maybe the soundproofing was just terrible. Anyway, we all heard it. Wait, I didn't tell anything. That's not fair. I feel left out. On what? Hearing other people. Long story short, I wanted to go to Skadi World, but Waldorf rejected me. Like, not in a romantic way. That actually happened! If the president came to our ward, wouldn't there be two Skadis? I think no one would actually buy it. You and I are as different as night and day, after all. Well, you're the grown-up me. Not just in appearance. But in mindset too. Are your next words. For some reason the president took off their glasses before saying that. Because makes it cool. Honestly, I understand how you think,
君は私
but
のことを
seems you don't
全然
understand me
分か
at
ってない
all
の私は
about me.
ちょっと待ってく
Wait,
だ
wait,
さい
my brain is overheating.
今の
You are the
話
grown-up me.
どういう
What does that
こと
mean?
ですか
She doesn't know. They are both the same person.
さりげな
Don't casually go with such an overwhelming conversation.
おう確かに
I haven't told you about
まだ言
this.
っておらんかったななるほど
Mind blown.
まさか
I see. Could it be? Dorothy whipped out a notebook and began writing. Oh, what are you doing?
刑事に進展が
She must be making progress in deciphering the
では
prophecy.
ドロシーの作業が
Let's
終わる
wait here.
どうしてわらわに
But why did you suddenly bring up that day?
そうだな
I want to know what kind of life you lived in that world.
どうやら私たち
Seems our path completely diverged after leaving the orphanage. I remember preparing for the graduation trip. Then the scene attacked our school. I passed straight out. When I woke up, they asked if I wanted to save the world. I just said yes right away. What about you? Back then I was looking for people with superpowers. I got into the legendary academy where the greatest prodigies who surpass human limits gathered. But I didn't find any. You might be overthinking things. The pot calling the kettle black. You're easily swayed too. Well, they are similar, the same. Oh, you mentioned family? Family. A concept that should have been foreign to Skadi. Yet, it has been brought up a lot lately. Lilith and Morgan Le Fay, the other teammates, clearly played pivotal roles in their life. If memory serves me well, they are Lilith and Morgan Le Fay, right? You have a good memory. What they are like? Give me a second. They are your family, right? Yeah, but Lily's kinda scary. If I skipped breakfast, Lily got mad. If I sneaked midnight snack, Lily got mad. And she's super strict about anything related to the dance skate. Wait, what is that dance skate? It's like her fantasy world, right? But I think she's nice. Captain Morgan Le Fay, she's gentle. She would make me pudding, cover for me when Lily got angry. Okay, so they're both mothers, like. Lilith is the strict mother, while Morgan Le Fay is the kind mother. Cover for me when Lily get angry? She's just awesome! I can't describe what kind of people they are. They took great care of me. Are they your foster parents? They're important people to me. I guess that makes them family. Everyone in the dance skate is family. So you consider them part? I don't get what dance skate is. I suppose it's just a metaphor. When about your first scene encounter, did you tremble with excitement? When there was a giant monster charging at you, I was terrified, of course. Giant? The average adult size at most. No, the one we see here are normal. The one we saw before are smaller. Though first timers panicking is understandable. Ah, she misunderstood, okay. Monsters are actually pretty huge. You weren't actually thrilled, were you? Even though we are both Skadi, we are like two different people. Sorry to interrupt. I have a president? Skadi-chan lives in a monster-infested world. Her combat expertise must have forged through endless battles. But President, you are just as skilled as her. What does your world look like? I was born in a world without monsters. But I've been training for a long time to be ready for this. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Why do you train for monsters if there are no monsters? Hoping there would be, oh yeah, time paradox. Yeah, finally I can fight monsters. For this? On top of that, the apocalypse, biohazard crisis, reincarnation, mechanical uprising. I condition myself against every imagined catastrophe. Yeah, she's kinda paranoid. Skadi should understand what I mean, right? Yeah, but I still be terrified in actual combat. So I think Waldorf was wrong to refuse you. You're like a wild beast raised in a still jungle. How rude. Well, sounds true. But thanks to you, everything makes sense now. Contact Waldorf, we are regrouping at school. The greatest sorceress under the stars, part-time chief priestess of the three great shrines, shall now announce a big discovery. Sugoi! Skadi rubbed off on you. Everyone talks in a complicated way. Okay, I suppose it's a discovery on the prophecy, because always there's a prophecy. To make us escape from this island, I suppose. Hello, Waldorf. You're back so early? I woke up early to prepare and made a trip to the wishing lake. What goodies did you bring back this time? Backup equipment for Skadi. Though the swimsuit has special properties, I don't feel that is. Of course it has special properties, because you can't fight with a swimsuit, right? Of course the swimsuit has like a plus 20 protection. Not some new high-tech gadgets? I used to like to retrieve some convenient tools from Aegis. The student council got really interested in searching them. I've exhausted everything I could think of. I'm past meeting time, but Nozomi is still nowhere to be seen. Probably overslept again. Guess this means some time alone with Kyoko. The more I interact with the student council, the more questions I have. I thought I'd get my answers from the person closest to the president, Kyoko. Could you tell me more? Stories about the president? Can I have your smug face again, please? There are plenty of them. Where do I start? About the new president scolds the masses? Of course she does. The cunning alliance that repelled invaders? They solo funding their own table? Or the school festival coup? How are there so many weird storylines? But it really happened, you know? So she was living some protagonist story. And those student council members are absurdly capable too. Their learning and adaptability far surpasses normal people's. It's incredible that the president can be the leader of such group. Has she told you that she wants to say another word? About that. She's always going on about it on the student council. Come on, leave the current word. Yeah, I wouldn't mind like after I get after 90s like reincarnating a isekai, but that's another thing, right? Girl thought she'd lost it, and now her dream came true. She must be excited. Overjoyed, to be precise. No one tried talking her out of it. Left to her own devices, she would absolutely choose this world, with monsters. Alone, proud, untouchable, stranded on this island. I would say more like octo-stranded. No, it doesn't really make sense. Unfortunately, I got family obligations. Can't stay with her forever. Sometimes I wish I weren't the heir, but without the backing, I never gotten into that school. I never met her either. So this is fine. This is fine. Do others feel the same way? We talked about it, okay. Our worst nightmare were realized. There were no internet connections, so I cannot stream anymore. No. Well, there could have been worse nightmares. Those who adore her will surely wish for her happiness. She's a natural, more capable than the rest of us.
私たちが引き止めても
How could our please change our mind? So this is fine. Oh, Nozomi. Don't you have normal clothes? Didn't anyone give you normal clothes? Anyone in the school thought this is fine. Sorry for the wait, I overslept!
遅いですよ。
You're way too late. And we got an Nozomi. Wait, was she sleeping with a swimsuit? Oh well. Revelation. It's 22 and 3 quarters. We are almost 3 hours in.
啓示を解読する会へ
But we need to play this in before the next Wednesday. Welcome everyone to Dorothy Prophecy Deciphering meeting. I kinda like Nozomi, you know, because I kinda have a soft spot for like eye-headed, dumb, blonde, boosted in the front anime girls, you know. That's actually what Charlissa is, the waifu from the game.
たくさんの応援
Thank you all for
ありがとうござ
applauding.
います。
Only 2 are applauding.
まず
First, the prophecy opening line.
鏡の
The mirror stain is wiped away,
と島の国は束の間の安
and the island nation falls into brief stillness.
現状を示しているかと思いま
Does
す。
represent our current situation.
鏡っていう
The
のは
mirror is the
この島の
island,
こと
and the
で
stain represents the sin
汚れは
infesting it.
この島つまり最初
The
の
first line
条件
tells
は
us we need to clear
こ
out
の
the
島に
sin
いる
from the
存在
island.
たちを全部片付その条件は大したこと
That's an easy one.
私たちの
We nearly cleared this half of the island.
島の向こう
Her Majesty handles the other half. I still don't know who the Majesty is.
戸惑い無力たる神の
Oh, child of the gods, lost and uncertain, choose thy future in the divine
すご
realm.
く悩みました
This part stumped me for ages.
最初はてっ
At
きり
first I thought the child of the gods referred to
神の
Waldorf.
子だと思ったんです
Oh, thanks. Me?
どうして俺が
Why me?
だって
Because
島
you're
で
the only man
唯
in
一
the
の
island.
男性じゃないですか
Yeah, best plot point. Out of context even.
その仮説か
In
ら
this
すれば
sense, choose thy future means you need to select a life partner from among
その
us.
中から未来の配偶者を決めることになります、ね
I would choose Nozomi, I think. Right? Yeah, I think it's the best choice. I can't choose Skadi. She can be the daughter, I don't know. You know what we need? An adult Chunibyo. That would make it a legal Chunibyo. Huh. I don't think there's many around. Here. Can we replace the random waifu from the folder by random waifu from the game? Yes, actually. I can show you a random... I can show you the waifu from the game, you know, even for free.
それは
That's just absurd.
その仮説はちょっと無理があるんじゃないか
But that interpretation feels a bit forced.
その通りです
Exactly, because Waldorf doesn't fit the description of lost and uncertain in the prophecy.
ナビゲーターさんには
We're all decisive action and clear purpose.
行動力があるんです
Thank you.
この一週
I
間
went over this part again and again last week, but I had no clue.
でも今日
Until today, when I learned about Skadi.
スカディこそが
Skadi is the child of the gods in the prophecy. What Dorothy said didn't catch me by surprise. From the very moment I arrived, the island just felt like a Skadi place. Because there are 3 versions of Skadi here. Skadi. Even though some pretty wild things have happened, it simply feels natural, like it was always meant to be once it connected to Skadi. Me? I'm the lost and uncertain one. Uncertain
は
one.
いそういう未来を
And
決め
choose
る
thy future is straightforward.
スカディの未来が
One of your
ここにいる
futures
わけだからな
is literally standing here.
でもこの話は
Though the meaning is weirdly inclusive.
会長や王女
Not
だけ
just the
ではない
President Her Majesty. Anyone in this island could qualify.
ナビゲーターも
Waldorf as well?
もちろん
Of course, even Waldorf could become your future. Okay, what do you mean with that? That's implied.
その予言
Is this prophecy
本気なの
serious?
か
ナビゲーターさんが
Picking Waldorf won't magically turn you male.
男の子になるというわけ
You
では
can
ない
treat the future here as life goal.
このそして最後
Then
の
the last
説明
lines.
さすれば
Thus shall be
神の子
fractured,
完全に
God be
世界の
but whole,
やがて
and the
開か
path
れ
back to the world
私
shall
たち
open.
の帰り道を示
They
して
talk about our way back.
つまり
The gate for us to go back will open.
まあ私が考えた
Basically matches my interpretation.
そう言われ
But
て
I
も
can't just choose right now.
そう急がなくてもいい
No
じゃない
rush, it's fine.
うわ
Oh, pressure is mounting.
選んだ場合
Would the choice really
必
shape
ず
Skadi
スカディの
future?
未来にもし影響
If
が
so,
あるの
making
な
the
ら
decision at any time would be too
簡単に選ぶことが
reckless.
できる
成長する
Growth is gradual and unpredictable.
気をつけなくては
The
なら
bad
ない
news is even the subconscious choice leaves a lasting impact on Skadi future.
ですがその影響
Wait, now I
は
realize.
きっとプラスに
We have
働く
three
ものと思われます
Even in the game characters, we have 3 Skadis. Like we have the normal Skadi, which is 1 star. The swimsuit Skadi, which is a 2 star now. And we got the Valentine Skadi, which is a 3 star. So we got all of them. Well, we need a transcendent level Skadi, but maybe eventually can arrive.
でも
But we're not even sure the prophecy works, right?
結局
After all, whether gods
神
even
が存在するかどうか
whether
も
gods
わから
exist in
ない
this
もの
world
で
is
す
still a mystery. Dorothy knows that the blasphemy.
私も正直
I have doubts
それ
too.
をいや
Wait, is the cat dubbed by a real person? Huh? That was weird. Kitty seemed shocked by Dorothy's words. Please don't make the cat talk as well.
私と一緒に行動しなくていい
Regardless, Skadi-chan won't have to follow me around every day.
なんで
Why?
この一
You've
週間
gotten pretty familiar with everyone by now.
生徒会の中で必要
Go to the student council and help everyone whenever you need
い
it.
ずれ選択しなくて
If you
は
must
ならない
choose, start by discovering everyone's strength first. Can't I just stay with Waldorf?
スカディちゃんの好きに
Let
させてくれ
Skadi-chan
ませんか
do what she wants.
無理に決めさせたら
Forcing a hasty decision will only bring regrets.
軽率な結論を出してほしくない
I'm
から
doing exactly to avoid hasty decisions.
これ以上このことを議論今は掲示の信憑性も
We can't even verify the authenticity of the prophecy.
その点については
Please stay alert and see if a new prophecy triggers so we can verify. Yeah, they released a new prophecy. Yeah, new update. We got a new prophecy.
でもこれだけは
Remember, the prophecy may only offer information, but it won't change
で
anything.
は二通りの準備を進めよう
Let's prepare for both
もし
scenarios.
掲示の信憑性が
逆の場合
どちらにせよ
We should meet up with Her Majesty first. She plays an important role in the prophecy too. I need to know who the Majesty is. For some reason, I'm reminded of the night I first arrived in this world. I ran to Skadi uncontrollably. Now, thinking back, the absurdity of it all hits me. And then it's replaced by a hunch. The prophecy is true. But why Skadi?
ナビゲーター
Are you okay, Waldorf? You look pale.
ああ平気だ
I haven't been sleeping at all. Or well, lately.
二人とも夜更かし
You
した
two didn't sleep on time last night?
スカディちゃんなら
Skadi-chan,
しかり
that's right! The Queen of the Skadi is about to master a new ultimate technique!
技を手に入れるのじゃ
Skadi, whenever something awkward has happened, or when she doesn't want to do something, she does end saying something absurd.
でも今夜は私に付き合っても
But you saved tonight time for me.
前の話の続きだ
I need to tell you something. There's more about myself I need to share.
もしかして
Secret talk!
解散
Dismiss! She seemed to read my mind. Then the president announced the end of this meeting. No, I wanted to know more secrets! Come on! Oh well. Next one is Nighttime Melody, okay. Oh well. For Fortuna Street, this is the waifu. Charlisa.
あんたがいない間特に何も
She's kinda
してないわよ
how it's called, hot-headed tsundere, which is the best combo.
みんな
Also, I also have her other version. Of course, the wedding version.
私は後悔しないわ。だから
Which is a weird wedding dress, I would say.
ずっと覚えておいてよ
A
ね。
weird one.
おかえり。安心して。
Okay, maybe later I can show some other waifu, maybe, but Charlista is the best one. There's really no contest. Who is she marrying with? No, it's just a skin. Yeah, because she was trying dresses. She was trying... Wait, actually... She was trying dresses for Valentine.
おかえり。
There's a cool thing in the description, actually. Where is it? Here. Is it? Wait, I don't remember where it was. There was a description somewhere. Huh. I don't remember. Maybe it wasn't here. Oh well, unfortunate. She was she was fantasizing with having a lot of children with the protagonist, with us. So yeah, feels like she's the canon ship in the game. Okay, we continue. Nighttime melody. Ah wait, wait, remember where it is. It's in the skin description. Oh well.
入るぞ。
Can I enter?
お、お。
Ah, come in. Is the volume of the game a little lower? Maybe I can increase it
バイオ
just
リ
a
ンを
little.
練習していたのか。
Here. Practicing just now?
バイオリンの精霊と。
Ah, here, she's in her usual outfit. Should be the Valentine one, though. Chatting with violin fairies? Did someone say fairies?
弾けるようになったぞ。
I can play short pieces already.
昔の私より早い。
You're learning faster than when I first started.
のぞみちゃん
I
は
have
い
a
い
good
先
teacher.
生だからも
Well,
ちろん
Tand plays a tiny part.
言っただろ。
Told you we were
私
not
たちの
natural.
未来の選
I
択の
want
話
to
をした
talk
方
to
が
you
いい
about
と思って
choices.
したんだ。どうやら余計な
Looks like I
心配
was worrying too much.
わらわはその話
By
に興
protect
味
you
あ
mean
る
Waldorf. Yes, I do. I'm interested.
では忠
Then
告
take
とし
this
て
advice from failure.
私だけは選
I
ぶ
hope no matter what, you never choose me.
でも
But you are one of the people I admire most. You look cool when focused on work, cool when directing everyone, cool when strategizing. Why can't I choose you?
そばに置いたのが
I
間
should
違
have
いだ
known better than to bring you along.
それは
Because if you did, you wouldn't be one of a kind anymore.
唯一無二
One of a kind?
バイオリン
From
の
the
上
progress
達
you
具合
made with the
に
violin?
確信した
I can tell.
もし私
If you want to be like
のよ
me,
うになりたいというなら
you can.
だが想像してみろ
Just imagine.
君の生
Your
活
daily
習
habits,
慣
behavior patterns, and your way of thinking will probably end up being
全て
just
が
like
私
mine.
たち非常につまらない
I'm not interesting at all. Well, yeah, I prefer other waifus. You have a point.
それは
Now that you mention it,
改め
yeah,
て考え
sounds
ると
scary.
いやこれ絶対
Absolutely, definitely, not good.
だろ
Right?
ダメダメ
Absolutely not.
君が私の
If you
苦手
take
な
all
も
the
の
things
や
I'm
特
bad
に
at, all the mistakes I made, all the stubbornness I have,
そういっ
and
た
everything
私の
tangled
欠
up
点
with a
を全て
weakness,
それは私
in
を
the
犯
end
し
you'll
た
just end up as a leaf that is just like
だ
me.
から私をよく
Take everything brilliant you see in me
私
and
の
make it
光
your
の
own.
脳を糧に成長した
Yeah, easy, take only the good parts.
わかった
I will bear that in mind.
これが私からの
That's my
忠告
personal advice.
ちょっと
And there's something else I
私の
want to tell you
話を
about
してもいいか
myself.
うん
I'm all yes.
私は
I always thought my
自
life
分の
was
人生
dull.
子供の頃の幻想か
I,
らは
re-
抜
det-
け出せた
I
が
detached from childhood
物
fantasies,
事へのこだわ
only
り
to
が
obsess
強す
over
ぎて
seeking out the
悪循
extraordinary.
環に陥ってい
I'm
た
trapped in a vicious cycle.
それどころか
Yet here I am, getting along famously with ordinary people. No. Isn't that fine though? You're making fun of me. Oh, I'm not! And we find a corpse the next day. Don't come closer! Better not interrupt. Skadi killing the other one. Wait, if there are two Skadis and one Skadi kills the other one, is that considered a suicide? Because technically the same person killed themselves, right? Maybe we really find a corpse, I don't know. Okay, wait, let me check. It's here in the skin. Okay, this is the skin for the wedding dress. The sexy lingerie Chalissa bought with you. Before deciding to wear this, she daydreamed for about 3 days, including but not limited to imagining all kind of things that will happen after you are seduced by her. The name of the 11th daughter, not children, daughter, which implies the similar amount of sons, and so on. Also, I remember in the story this dress had like a problem. If you like touch something behind, it will fall off entirely. I prefer not using the skin though. Okay, go on with the story. Clean up. Waldorf gonna give a lot of babies. Well, I'm not really someone that wants to make babies. I like having a son or a daughter, but just it's for having them. It's for having them, not for how you're having them. I'm personally not really interested in the thing you do before having babies, you know. Which area to start first? That's why when I read hentais, I only read the story and I skip all the rest. It for real, really, I swear. Of course, I can't show, but want me to do a divination? Since it's Nozomi first battle, maybe start with something simpler, so we can get used to the rhythm of fighting together. Hey, I'm a bit nervous. Leave it to me! I'll protect you! Wait. It's over. Okay, that was quick. Because there should be a battle here, right? You need to do things to have babies? Yeah, you hold hands. That's how it works. You don't just ask the stork. It's holding hands without protection though. Like, maybe I shouldn't show those things on stream, huh? Clean up too. Okay, those are pretty quick then, because there is a battle there which I already did. But areas are finally cleared. Next we find Her Majesty, yeah? Yeah, I wonder what the other me is like. Judging by the title, probably similar to Skadi-chan. Oh wait, easy. We did another one. Oh, we are rushing everything. Susie Waldorf. What did I say? Why everything I say is sus? Here we meet the princess. Nice, let's go. I wonder who she is. We cleared both areas 3 days ahead of schedule. Why is the volume now higher? I should be fine. You're the most sus streamer. Okay, that's kind of an overstatement. I feel like I'm not that sus. Come on, what's the problem? We are just playing this gacha where we still didn't see the main concept of the gacha, because in this context it doesn't happen. But maybe will happen in the end, I don't know. Even more than Nova. Well, Nova is not that sus. Everyone makes him to be sus. We killed both areas 3 days ahead of schedule. After all, everyone is eager to meet Her Majesty. But up until today, I haven't found a new prophecy. Actually, I've been meaning to ask since last battle. Aren't you worried about Her Majesty being in danger after splitting up? Why I never fought her directly? She obtained a sword from Wishing Lake, like I did. I believe her group weapons are stronger than most students' council gear. I don't think we will fight, right? I'm here, everyone is ready! Nozomi, are you late again? As expected, Nozomi was the last one to arrive. We're almost used to you being late by now. Aw, that's adorable actually. Let's go. Today's goal is to find Her Majesty base. Stay alert. We might run into some things. Those fallen trees. There was a battle here. Wow, this crater is as big as the one Waldorf made! Yeah, at the start of the game I fell from nowhere and made a hole. I don't know. There's a stream ahead. It's me, I'm streaming. Let's follow the stream and let's press the follow button for Waldorf. Thanks, Nozomi. The plants here have been picked. I don't see a shadow of the scene. Could they have already been cleared out? Then why haven't they contacted us? Look, a village! Oh, okay, we already arrived. This seems more realistic, actually. Is this AI generated? The smoke is not AI generated. Is different style. I think it's AI generated, actually. You know. There is this thing sus here. Also, there is like this one diagonal weird thing here. There's definitely a lot of things that are off here. If it's AI generated, they are doing a great job on covering it. Also, the smoke really seems out of place. There's a weird shadow here. Huh. I don't know. Hello, someone is here? No. No reply. Let's go check it out. It's empty. Any findings? Nothing here. Me too. I found something. I found a letter on a table and in another house. Addressed to Miss Well-Behaved Girl. Who is that? The adult Skadi, maybe. Should be Her Majesty writing to me. What a tasteless woman. Let me see it. Hold on! In a surge of emotion, the sorceress snatched the envelope before the president could. What? It's a trap. Anything wrong? I found a strange energy on it. Will it explode? Was it cursed? There are no curses. The envelope is a medium that can trigger a prophecy. Opening it might damage the medium. Huh? Does the medium get consumed after reading the prophecy? Let's give it a try. It's a good chance to verify the prophecy. Ah, because when the seal gets broken, the prophecy mentioned the seal gets broken, but I don't think it's something so irrelevant. Hana appeared above her head. Now she's prophecy mode. The path to the island back has opened. I don't know what it means anything. So what did they say? What does that mean? Ah, the notebook. A map? Dorothy notebook now had a beautifully drawn map. A red line marked the route, with our location and destination circled. That's very convenient!
この地図の目的地
But it's in the ocean.
泳いでいけって
Are we supposed to swim over there?
手紙を読めば答え
The letter might have the answer. Yeah, maybe we can read the letter now.
うわいい子ちゃんへ
To Miss Well-Behaved Girl, when you read this, I'm probably on my way to the U Island. Ah, you is the protagonist of Bravely Second.
私たちは
My team discovered how those monsters appear. Whenever mist forms, the monsters multiply. The Haze. It's called Haze Reverb.
ゆえに
I've been cleaning up the island while searching for the source of the mist.
いい子ちゃんなら
You should be able to follow the traces and clues we left behind to find us. If not, don't bother coming.
王女
Her Majesty.
霧というのは
The mist could be the haze, as I thought. But why has it dissipated?
よし
Alright, let's go find them.
あやつらが残した
Do we still have to follow the clues they left behind to solve this puzzle? One thrilling event after another. My blood is boiling.
ドロシーのノートに書いてある
Dorothy has the map, right?
それなら
Can't we just go straight to the destination?
謎解きもしないで
Skipping the puzzle and heading straight to the destination feels like using a cheat code in a game. It's a visual novel now, Skadi.
そんなズルは
Not proper. Sorry.
問題ないだろ
It's fine.
どうやら
Seems the future me grew into a quite a rule breaker. What?
俺も
I vote for hating directly. Waldorf, I told you were on my side. Well, if this was a game, yeah, I would go for the main path, because there would be treasures. More adventure! I vote for Skadi. All eyes turned to the only person who hadn't voted. Why do I have to face a 2v2? This is the perfect chance to verify the prophecy's reliability. We should just go straight to the destination. I lost. I can't talk to you guys out of it.
何大人ぶってんの
You're clearly the one who should be talked out of it. Why go the long route when you can take a shortcut, right? And now we're gonna meet the... was it called the Queen? I forgot the name. The Empress. Whatever.
ここが地図の
Yes, the second to last spot on the map.
そして最後の目的地
After this one, we are doing some pulls for the game, so we can have some context. The last one on that little island. Oh wait, the last one is on that little island on the distance.
海を渡る手段
How do we cross the sea?
湖に願って
Guess we have to wish for a boat.
今から引き返す
Are we really going to turn back?
船を手に入れたとして
Even if we had a boat, how would we get it here?
そうだ
How about asking Waldorf to carry us over? He can fly.
どうでしょうナビゲーター
Technically, it's my combat suit enabling flight.
何回か
Would require a lot of trips, but feasible.
それはいいアイデアです
Good idea.
絶対ダメだ
So we went here for nothing. Wait, we can just fly then, huh? Testing, can you hear me?
この声
Wait, is it Suzu?
鈴
Ah, Suzu is another character. Could it be? Wow, someone just popped up from the ground!
本当に
It's Suzu!
投影だけど
I thought just a projection. A projection? Congratulations on solving all 12 puzzles to make it here. Oh no, I feel like we really skipped something. Here she is, Suzu. You must have encountered tremendous hardship along the way. Nope, we just used the full map cheat code to walk through. Up ahead is the last stop of your journey, the source of the mist. As unbelievable as it sounds, the mist seems to emanate from hollow tree stump. The hollow stretches down to the underground.
そうか
So it's surfacing from below.
湧いてきたんじゃな
It's surfacing from... Wait, why is it coming from underground? Because it's always the underground. We suspect a sin stronghold beneath us, and there might even be another kingdom. After completing this recording, I'll be heading underground with Her Majesty. Okay, Suzu is not Her Majesty, because Her Majesty is another Skadi. Though Suzu is not Skadi. I know you have many questions. Like, why are there monsters on the island? Why are we here? And can we go back? We are still searching for answers ourselves, but I have a feeling we'll make great progress underground. Let's talk more when we meet in person. At the end of the recording, your transport to the U Island will appear. Ah, that's the trigger to spawn, I see. Which means... dungeons. Underground DLC! No, someone should say the summer event. Temple ruins. Well, the main point is Dorothy prophecy has been proven accurate. Why is Suzu wearing a swimsuit? Why not? Full sail. Okay. Now that we know who Suzu is, or we saw who she is, we can pull for her. Here, we can pull for Suzu. The free version. Okay. Well, it's like any gacha. You pull here. And the pit is very high, 95. But if we are lucky... No, we are not. Well, I can show you some character then. We got the tomboyish tank, which I don't know what she's tanking. The ninja, I never use... Why is no one dressing properly here, swimsuit or not? Ah, we got Dorothy. Hey, ha, we got Dorothy. Wameng? Kotoba, she's weirdly dressed, but looks like a yandere. Hotagoruza, yeah, kinda a strong healer. This good buffer, okay. Sarati. She's cute, but she's kinda useless, unfortunately. The heavy type is pretty bad, because it attacks one turn every 2. Oh, Tenteni was one of my first waifus from the game. She's just so lovely, and look at her big hammers! The one behind her, I mean, the one behind. She's probably in the top 3, top 4, probably. Odora? Here it is. We can have a second row, and then continue. It's not like I need Suzu, but the game is kinda generous with gems, and I can afford to pull for each character once. Though we are not getting it now. Dorothy again. Franca is one of the main characters from the main team. Cream is a kinda meme character because she doesn't attack, she makes an enemy drunk which attacks the opponents. Ro, Cephalis, I don't know what this is supposed to mean. Julia. Polina! Okay, she's in the top 3 waifus. She's just too adorable. Look at her, with a big Gatling gun. Another Bolina! Okay, we are blessed. We are blessed today. Then, since we got blessed by double Bolina, we can do one more. So much waifus, I know! And most of them have, a bunch of them have a pretty good waifu appeal. This game does that right, at least. Unfortunately, this game does a lot of things wrong, but the waifu appeal is pretty good on most of them. Sarati, for example, not in the top, but she's cute. Hank again, Hank. Oh, we're getting the same. Literally the same. Ten, hello. Okay, that was like, if other waifus, except Charlisa, if every waifu is 10 out of 10, she is a 10 out of 10. Okay. We are pulling for Suzu maybe every time we see a chapter. Beneath the tree. We are pulling more later. So this is the new island. Seems no different from the original island. It's still an island. No Synesthesia here. There's a path here. Looks like it was made by humans. That's suspicious. It's yelling us, telling us to follow. Her Majesty wouldn't waste time building roads, would she?
もともとあった道なんじゃ
Should
ない
have
で
been
しょう
here from the start.
じゃあ
Let's just walk straight down it then.
お前さっき怪しい
Didn't you say it was suspicious?
罠があったと
Even if it's a trap, I'll march in honorably.
ナビゲーターが
Waldorf, can't you scout from above?
そうしたい
I'd like, but I got a bad feeling. No, it's just
そ
convenient.
のナビゲーターさん不吉な予
I see ominous signs too.
仕方ない
Alright, let's take the path and check it out.
進んでみよう
Can't you just fly? Come on!
あれは
The boss! The president suddenly signaled us for us to halt and be quiet.
あれは
That's a bird? It's a plane? No, it's a boss. I'm amazed you haven't made a gacha game yet yourself. It's not that easy. It's not that easy. Also, weirdly enough, I never made a waifu game. There may be some waifu in my games, but not really, because the only game where I actually had some was the Respawn Banter. Like, there is Leven, but I put a lot of personal preferences on the next one. But that will be it. There's only 2 waifus in Respawn Banter, unfortunately. Though in the future I was kinda fantasizing about a specific waifu game. But I need a team. I need to get bigger. It was definitely a bird, but you didn't mind if you didn't mind the 10-meter abnormal size and its 4 legs. It sat quietly at the end of the road, as if it had been expecting us, waiting for our arrival.
鳥の背後にある
Look behind it.
一位な木
That must be the yew tree. What do? We do have to fight this bird to get past?
とりあえず近づくの
Best avoid provoking it for now.
スカディ一旦引くぞ
Skadi, retreat first. Oh. Oh, we made it.
鈴や王
No sign of Sutsu or Her Majesty. You need to have a bunch of waifu DLCs, a random roulette to pick them, and a random game with barebone gameplay. No, you need. I need a lot of money just to have. Okay, because I could try something, but it will not have success because you need a lot of budget for waifus. I would say most of the budget of this game went on waifus, as it should, because the drawing is top notch, and let alone the design, the character. It's not easy, unfortunately. They should be in the underground world by now, which raises the question: did this giant bird just come from the underground? Could they have been eaten?
でも戦
There are no signs of butter nearby.
もしかしたら
Maybe it won't attack us. Let's see if we can find a way around it. First, prepare for both combat and retreat.
このレベルのモンスター
If necessary, I'll use Blade of Divinity. It will take ages.
時間
When the time comes, leave the time bind to me and Waldorf.
練習通りにすればいいんだ
Just like we practiced before, right?
了解でわらわの剣
I can use my sword.
3分間
Your sword can only be used for 3 minutes, right?
どういうことだ
Oh, why is that? Maybe the batteries of the sword blade.
あ
Well, you know,
願いを欲張りする
she was too greedy. The sword loses its power if used for more than 3 minutes in a day. It's a punishment. I warned you about this.
人類は
Humans always repeat the same mistakes.
繰り返すものじゃのうわそ
Don't look at me like that, it's embarrassing.
スカディの
Skadi, of all people actually getting embarrassed.
スカディの剣を使う
Save it for emergencies.
手段としておこうあれ
Did he look at me?
鳥さん
Mr. Bird, we just want to get past. Nothing else. Yeah, he's not happy with it. It's charging at us.
こうなったか
But why? I sensed no Nimbus core on it, so it has not seen. It's not a monster, it's not a scene. Well, boss time. Okay, unfortunately, we don't get a boss fight here, but we can do it our way. Let's see. First, though, we may want to
管理をよろしく
have a proper team, right? Wait, let me prepare the team. We may want to level up the other Skadi. I forgot where she is. Here. No, wait, that's another Skadi. Where's the other Skadi? Wait, we have no zombie here. Game crashed. Well, at this point... Wait a second. You know what? Actually, while it's booting up, I'm opening from my mobile, so I can level up the Skadi. So I don't need to do it on stream. I wanted to stream from mobile, but unfortunately it lags a little on cutscene, and it's very awful. So while it's opening, I might want to... actually it's opening right away, you know. Never mind. Never mind, it's already there. Never mind. Let me check I close because it creates a problem if I have two instances open. Okay. Let's see. I just want the team to fight correctly, so I want the right team. It is not zombie. Oh, we can have her at least 1170, sure. It's not super expensive. And they have plenty of resources. This will suffice. Maybe it's a little overkill, but here. Maybe, yeah, maybe I exaggerated a little. At least she's not equipped. Also, we have... where is that Skadi? Here, other Skadi. Level her up a little. Should be fine. Okay. Shining Etchy. What did she say? Shining Etchy. We may need a tank, right? Which tank should we use? Something not broken, maybe. We can go with Lily. Okay. Or Dolores, or bot. Okay. Let's go with the boss. So I can showcase some battle system, I suppose. It's cool. It's interesting. I like it, but I don't know. It's not the best. I feel. I mean, it's a good idea, but I don't think it gives the game. I don't know. Could have been done differently. Still, okay. Let's see. First, what did I level up? Let's see. First, we have here Dorothy. So I want to try to have people we saw before. Then we have Skadi, of course. Swimsuit version, also Nozomi. And that's it. I may want to bring out a tank actually. Or we can take the Suzu, but it's level 26. A tank. We can go with. Okay, Dolores is actually adorable. She's not a good tank though. Okay, it works like this. Everyone is in a row. They attack in the order. The enemy will attack after the first one. And the enemy has a target. Which is... second enemy in the same row. So the tank should be in the middle. And no one should be in the corners because it hits everyone in the corners. Every enemy has a different attack pattern. Let's see also. After attack, this continues the... Oh! Ah, that's nasty. Start of battle. Immune to all the buff, okay. And armor increase. When hit by normal attack, reduce target attack power. Huh. Once per turn though, we may want weak DPS to attack first to tank the attack reduction. After an attack, other continuous damage. Huh. And when on low health, does an ultimate to every and places a dot on everyone. Okay, but it's fine. Okay, we may want the healer to healer. So, we may want to start with her, Suzu, because she's the weakest. Then the boss will attack the poor Dolores. Then we can have the healer boost Dolores. Heal Dolores. Unfortunately that I could play someone here to get the boost in attack, but it's also the target of the attack. Too bad. And the rest doesn't matter, right, in the order. Okay. I think it's doable. I will activate the animation for ultimates. And let's go. Though I'm a little worried, to be honest, but Suzu tanks the attack reduction. Oh! She got one-shotted! Wait! No, it's not good. Yeah, maybe we should have built a better team. Okay, we are not doing enough damage. Maybe I should have powered them up a little. Not Zombie, do something! Ah, she plays the violin, that's good. Cute. Too bad we didn't build them, huh? Yeah, that's bad. At least Suzu is the next one dying, but yeah, we are not doing it. Yeah, we're not winning this one. Too bad though, too bad. Well, we can make it like we won, right? We can pretend we just won, right? We can pretend yeah, you see here, won! We won! Easy! It was easy! We won! We don't need anything else. The game says we won, then we won, right? Okay, we can continue after defeating the guy. Here. After we won, let's see what happens. Beep. Access granted. Her Majesty detected. Welcome, Your Highness. Ah, that's her. Ah, she's a Gyaru. I see. Guess who's here, Suzu? Still keeping the lab all dark and gloomy? Don't even let a little sunlight in. Why is it the second lol in a swimsuit? This place is constantly ventilated and partially sterilized. You're the one who needs some sun. You better go outside, do you? Why would I? Because you have a freaking swimsuit! I'm not watching the defense system every second. We could end up with another incident like last time. So that's your excuse for turning into a hermit? Relax, the sword beneath the throne is on guard. Any monster that shows up is getting sliced in half. The sword beneath the throne, what is that? Yeah, just shut the door already. They're closed. No sign of them. The president got the envelope you left. None of the 12 trigger points I set up have gone off so far. Think they're not coming? Don't tell me I overestimated my other self-intelligence. We should have tagged them here when we had the chance. The island crawling with monsters and the knights don't have near enough people to take them all out at once. This dedicated little princess could really use a hand. Wasn't it idea to leave them puzzles to solve? Too bad, I would have enjoyed puzzles. A lot. I didn't think they were this low. Anyway, how's the rest of the plan going? Version 1.0 is finished of the return the return device. Nice. Already? That's way faster than I expected. That's a tiny problem. Define tiny. It needs a huge amount of energy to run. Yeah, tiny problem. Sounds something we can fix, right? If no one's here to manually control it mid-jump, all that energy might blow up to pieces. Ha, a tiny problem. That's already of a tiny problem. Anyway, the first version... Oh, wait, let me guess. No. Oh, wait, we can have one Skadi control the machine, right? Wait, maybe it will end like this. The adult Skadi with a sword... No, the adult Skadi with a katana will at the end sacrifice herself staying here for us, right? I don't know. Anyway, the first version was just to prove we can bypass the laws of this world. It worked! Go on. I ran a test, sent one of my Kitsumaru back to the... I don't know what it is. Back to the original world. Guess what? They died. No. I saw Kaiwa and the others in the footage is sent back. Ah, Kaiwa is a character, one we saw before, right? In the pool. They must be so worried about me. I have to get back to them. Don't worry, you will get back safely, I promise. Any updates on the lake? No matter how much we draw from it, the water level stays steady, but the Nimbus concentration is starting to drop. Still enough to cover our daily needs, but if we keep using it for research... Put our lake-dependent projects on hold for now. Okay, after this one though, we will stop after we pull Suzu, okay? I'm almost done building the escape device. If things go south underground, we bail. Or I could use it to go topside and find the president myself. With me and the knights down there? I didn't see the... I never saw any knight around. Trust me, there's no way we are losing control of the situation. You're really confident. Okay, I'm going to the next stand. Matane! Better focus on finishing the fallback protocols. What about us? Did we win the battle at the end? I hope we did. So we arrived here, escape plan, right? Okay, so I suppose next time we can continue, right? And finish, hopefully. But first we need to pull for Suzu. And it might take a while, though. So, Suzu. This is the third one, right? I have plenty to get her, but... Wait, I want to get a little lucky, though. Julia, Kaiwa, Dolores! Here she is. Dorothy again? Walian. Ah, I do remember her. Salati again? Aran. Oh, she looks adorable as well. We also have Yuki. And again. Okay, this is the fourth one. At 10 we have it guaranteed, but I would prefer to stop way early. Salati again! Polina! 10-10. Oh. Also, Jin is weird. Dirty again. Okay, this one is blessed. We got Bolina and 10-10 in Salati, but it's kinda cursed because also we got Jin, so I don't know. Fifth one! I would say 7 is the lucky number, but I hope it's 5. It's not. Also, you need to commit all the way, because if you don't, you lose all the pity. So yeah, commitment is important. Okay, sixth one. Also, you know the best part? You may also not get Suzu when you get a 5-star the first try. I suppose we go for the 7. 10-10! And Dolores. Huh, I feel confident. We got the lucky 7. Lucky 70, okay. Unlucky 70. Maybe it was a 10. W Franca, Random Fury, Fleur. Ah, I was just thinking about her. Also Kuriyama is pretty lovely. It's unfortunate she's pretty weak in the game as 10-10. So I never used her, unfortunately. Okay, 8-1. We are getting close to the PT. It has to be here. Yes, okay, finally. Please be Suzu. Please. Flora we have. Okay, no, yeah. We got Suzu. Okay. Double Suzu. And we get also, yeah, the one from Xenoblade. I was Mitra. Definitely Mitra. Okay, we got what we wanted, Suzu. And we spent a good amount of resources, but I think it's reasonable. Okay, I will consider doing another one. I think I will do a next one on Monday, probably. This event ends in 4 days. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, exactly. We finish exactly. I hope we can manage it in time, though. Let's see. This is for... the deserted island. Maybe we kinda reach the end, the middle here. Because here is... okay, this happens later. Okay. Then yeah, we will probably continue next Monday. We need to finish this, okay? We need to finish this, it's remaining 4 days. Well, I kinda got all the rewards I needed. But just to see the story. Okay, and that's everything for today. Let's see if we can raid someone. Huh. I don't see much raid power. We can try mini die. Hoping the numbers will bless us. Well, thanks all of you for standing by, because this is definitely not something I do. But I really wanted to stream it, because otherwise I would have played it on my own and would be boring. Okay. Thanks for coming, and we see ya whenever happens.